Welcome to Gronking on Dogs, the number one gaming podcast. Yeah, dogs. Yeah.
I'm gonna gronk on some dogs.
Home to 10-inch gaming. Yeah, dogs.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Fuck yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
So we got a lot today. We got Warzone, Pokemon's too fucking stupid to dress herself, and some other shit. Yeah, dogs. Welcome to Gronking on Dogs.
You know what? Last week, when you did the intro last week, I thought, holy shit, we're getting better. We're actually getting better. By next week, we should have it down pat. No, we've gone backwards. We've gone backwards.
I can't.
But anyway, like Mosley said, we do have a fair bit to talk about. I don't know where the fuck Herbs is. He said he was going to be here on time. He probably fucking fell asleep again for his alarm. I'm telling you, man, I deal with Steph and Herbs, but I love both of them. Anyway, I'm sure Herbs will probably pop in right at the end like he did last time. But boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Gronking on Dogs, the
number one gaming non-shilling podcast. You mutts. Home to 10-inch gaming.
Let's go! He got there in the end. We've definitely got quite a bit to talk about. Warzone dropped this week. We got some Blizzard news to talk about. Fucking who would have predicted that Saints Row reboot was a total fucking flop? But on that note, boys and girls, we're going to jump in and say hi to everybody. But before we do, Mozza, how have you been? You fucking grotty mott dog cunt. I got some news for you, by the way.
Warzone's out, and it's fun as fuck. I watched the tournament today. There was a bit of fucking yelling, a lot of yelling. That was fun. Noah J versus Dr. Lupo. Dr. Lupo's a Suki mutt dog. He said, tweet out.
Is there anything you want to say to Dr. Lupo?
He said, tweet me out if you thought I cheated. And I don't think he cheated, but I'll tweet out him for being a fucking pussy about it. So I don't know if he'll still block me for that or not. But yeah, I think Dr. Lupo's a fucking pussy dog.
All right. Before I hop in and say hi to everybody, I got some news for you, Mozza.
What?
Let me screen share it. Actually, you're gonna really like this. So this is the Steam page, right? For Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2. If I scroll down.
Yellow Flash actually stopped being a fucking pussy cunt. Now he just needs to stop dodging. Shipment's out soon. 1v1 me shipment. You pussy cunt. I bet you. Did he stream his game?
I think he streamed on Rumble. He streamed on Rumble.
Yeah.
I couldn't play with him at the time. But let's get the chat open series up in here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Big shout out to everybody being here. And again, of course, massive thank you to all the channel members, you guys are fucking psychos because we're already demonetized because of Moz's rant at the start, but it worked. Remy, I was on board with Moza 2024 until I heard him misgender and Frank a few days ago. Now I want Moza to be Tyrone's running mate. Tyrone 2024. Trey's here. Good day, Trey. Mud Crab. Moza 2024 released the Mozaverse. What's up, Mud Crab? And Blackroyd. John Campion and Lyndon were right. I don't like that sentence. Iger is back. Wakanda forever is good. And Henry Cavill is the new Black Panther. No. See, you got the last part wrong. Henry Cavill was always Black Panther. Always Black Panther. Trey, my boy. Blah, blah, blah. Mara. Thank you for that, Mara. Biggles. Gronk on all dogs. What's going on?
Yes.
Lethal makes the coffee worse. The worst coffee, Boss Hog.
Mm-hmm.
You're a fucking meth.
The most dog shit coffee. Like, it takes 20 minutes to make it, and he can't even make it good. Like, it's just dog shit.
You know, that's actually what Boss Hog looks like, right? He is actually Creed from The Office.
Yeah.
That's actually what he looks like. Gravy! What's going on, Gravy?
How you doing, bro?
Skirmy. What's up, Skirmy? Mr. Tex, it's already bad.
Nah, I can't.
It's already bad. One in the chat if Moz has already ruined the stream.
Nah.
So unprofessional. Look what we've done, man. Look what you've done.
Yeah, like, you're not toxic, Blabs.
Blabs. Moz are greater than lethal.
True.
Moz a dickhead.
Nah,
Metalong. What's up, Metalong? My boy, good to see you, sir. Hope you've been well. Americans don't have watches. I'm not sure if they don't have watches or they just don't know how they work. Either one. The motherfucking Geek Blend. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Hope you've been well, man. Fucking how you been, cunt? Shay. Dire Wolf. What's going on, man?
Shay Dire Wolf.
Yeah. All right, there's a lot of ones. Okay, now Blabs is putting the emojis in the chat. I did fix the emoji. As you can tell, you can now actually see that it's a smash control. You can see it a lot more clearly. A lot more clear. Not even close. Blue-eyed Scorpion. Mozza, when I get home, I'm putting you back in your cage. Dude. What the fuck? Why did you let him out of the cage? That's the weird question.
Escape.
It's just a turd. Insanity, what are you doing, man? I was going to send you the link, but I thought you'd be at work. All right, if you want to come on, man, let me know. All right, so first thing is first. Clearly, Lethal, you're illiterate. Blabs, I'll fucking smack the shit out of you. 1v1.
He gets up me, and look at him.
Muzza, what have you been playing lately, man? Tell me how your week's
fucking
been.
Warzone. Dead by Daylight's been fun as fuck. I've been watching a lot of Ash vs Evil Dead. I'm actually hooked. Dude, I'm sorry. The TV show is 1,000 times better than the movies.
The TV show is good.
I haven't watched the remake though, like the 2013 one, right? But the TV show, hands down, is what is Evil Dead for me. I'm sorry, it's just way better.
The TV show is good. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a respect. I don't agree. But I can understand that. Wait, Mozza, when you going back to Minecraft?
Mozza. Actually, I want to start Ark up again. I think that'll be funny.
Jesus fucking Christ, cunt. Wants to start up Ark again. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about in this week of gaming, which actually it's been a relatively slow week, all things considered, in terms of gaming news. But one of the big releases this week was the new Pokemon game, and it's kind of getting roasted. I've seen a lot of people have fun with the game, but from what I've gathered, pretty much even the people who are liking the game have to admit that it runs like fucking dog shit. Have you seen anything of the game, Mozza?
Dude, when I've seen the background characters walk around and shit. Holy fuck, you can see the actual frames, man, just struggling with background characters and shit. And you're just like, bro, this needed some more time in the oven, big time. I haven't actually seen any battles or anything. I'm not that excited about Pokemon games anymore. So I haven't seen any actual proper fights and shit. But from what I've seen of them walking around the world, it looks like fucking shit. So yeah, that sucks.
Well,
needed way more time.
Let's have a look, shall we? I've just gone and searched Pokemon frames over on Twitter, and let's just have a quick look at some of the shit that's going on over here, man. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Help these kids, man! They're missing frames. That is a bit munted, isn't it?
Look at the oh no! Look at the guy in the bottom left.
I'm looking at this guy over here, man.
Oh no!
What about this one?
Oh,
Oh! What the fuck? Okay, that's a troll video.
yeah.
Fucking. Bum. That is rough, man.
Oh,
Did that bridge just fucking load in the background?
yeah, and the grass too, man. Oh no.
See, here's the thing, though. This is the third Pokemon game this year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So Game Freak, they kind of get pushed to do a lot. But I think, when we talk about, Activision does the same thing every year, fucking FIFA's the same thing every year. I think, and I thought this for a bit, Pokemon gets a pass where it doesn't deserve it. Game Freak does the same fucking thing. All right. Granted, Arceus was a bit different, and that did not look up my alley at all. I'm a bit tapped out when it comes to Pokemon. I thought it peaked at Emerald. However, we've seen that Game Freak does the same thing pretty much every year, but they're kind of being forced to do a lot, right?
Yeah, they
I mean,
are.
this is the third game you've had to make this year. Granted, you could say that, red and blue, kind of the same, few little differences here and there. So maybe it's the second game in a year, but Arceus came out in January of this year, man. What were you going to say? Sorry, Mozzo.
They're releasing more games than COD. Like, it's actually mental that they keep just nearly every, like, I know the two games are like the same, just with different colors, but they're releasing so many fucking games, and this is how it turns. Well, that's not how it turns out, but it just turns out as a broken fucking mess. It sucks. Like, they need time to actually make it.
It's a shame, though, because from what I've seen of it, like, I watched a bit of Biggles play it, who I do see your super chat. Thank you, Biggles. From what I've seen, like, gameplay-wise, it actually looks fun. It's just super stuttery and laggy, man, which is so bizarre. But the thing is, and you can't blame it on the Nintendo Switch. I'm actually going to take a bit of a pro Nintendo stance here. Nintendo Switch can run Breath of the Wild and Witcher 3. If this game can run, if the console can run Witcher 3, there's no excuse for this. This is just pushed out a game way too fucking quickly.
Fuck, I forgot what the other Pokemon game's called, but that ran fine. Yeah, that looks fine. So
if we go over and look at let's just type in Game Freak, and you're gonna see a lot of fucking people being mad at them, man, and rightfully so, dude. But Biggles with a 10 through super chat, thank you very much, sir. This show needs more Pokemon. Everyone is losing their stuff, and I'm having so much fun. I have very little performance issues. Chunk dragged his balls across Dan Blackroyd's face. That's gay. Well, I think he might be one of the few lucky ones, in all honesty, because pretty much everyone I look at is saying the same shit. They're enjoying the game, but it just does not fucking run for them.
It's not working. Yeah.
So, in fact, if we go over here as well, we'll go on to one of my least favorite fucking websites on the planet, Metacritic. All right. What do you think Metacritic score is for this game?
Fucking no one knows. Dog cunts a 10.
All right. What about user score?
Like a 4, 2. Probably not very low.
76 and a 2.9.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just doesn't fucking work. Let's have a look at some of this shit, man. So you got like an 8, some 10s, and all this type of shit as well. So there is its fair share of positive reviews, but the general consensus is it just doesn't run very well at all, man. And like you said, Arceus worked fine. The shit can run Witcher 3.
Yep.
So fuck knows what the fuck's going on, man. Fucking Game Freak. They just got...
Do you think they were just forced to release it early as well? Get the Christmas sales and shit? Like, you know how they're just like, fuck it, just pump it out. And then all the developers are like, fuck, no. We need more time. It's not even ready yet, cunt. Or what?
Maybe. I think that's a good chance of that as well. I'm a bit out of the loop when it comes to Game Freak, man. Well, this one's got a fucking million views, so let's see what this is. What the hell is this? All right, here we go. Oh!
Holy fuck.
Holy shit! J.J. Abrams glitch.
Yeah. Oh, no. One Bright Sun.
See, look at this, man.
See all these other
Nintendo-
games.
Nintendo
Oh yeah, and they
Switch
had
can
the
do this.
Monster Hunter game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
They
worked
can do all
fine.
this shit. They can do that. So yeah, it's not fair to blame it on the Switch, man. I can't believe I'm actually sounding like a fucking pro Nintendo person.
Even
here,
though the
man.
Switch is a bit of a potato.
See, this is the crazy clip, man. Oh,
Fucked.
fuck, man. Pretty munted, eh? Oh, Flash is in the chat. This stream runs smooth when it's just Lethal talking, then Mozza chimes in. with his fake laugh.
Your fucking COD stream is shit. I haven't even watched it. I know you just died a billion times, and we're like, oh fuck, and then stop playing because you're a little whingy bitch. I bet you that's the stream. I bet you died a million times, and that's it. You're fucking shit.
You know, one of these days, man, Flash is just gonna fucking skits it on you.
No, I'm gonna fucking bash him. It's gonna
Alright.
be great.
Hell in a cell. Hell in a
Yeah.
cell. Let's make it happen. Anyway, let's get back to what the fucking people are saying, man. But yeah, we already got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet reactions call out performance issues. All right, so Pokemon Scarlet chat, I could get Mozza to read this, and we'd be here all fucking.
No, it wouldn't.
You know what? Actually, do you want to read this one, Mozza?
Fine. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are out now, kicking off. Fucking hell, cunt. You want to stop moving it? Ish.
I didn't touch it, cunt.
You did. We're zooming in, you fucking dog. Ish. See, you're fucking sabotaging. Are out now, kicking off the 9th generation of the world's biggest media franchise. The two Nintendo Switch games expand on January's Legends
Generations.
Generations.
Oh, I know. It does say January. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's right?
This fucking dog. Legends. Fuck, this one I don't know how to say. Arceus by having one large open world map and mixes it up with the formula by letting you take on gym leaders in any order while adding 2 other mainline quests to do before the end credits. Online features are expanded, and there is, of course, a whole host of new monsters to catch. But the game has been called out for their performance issues by multiple reviewers and users on social media. No.
Take your time.
You take your time. You shut up. Dominating the conversation about them on Twitter. Ish.
Playing COD with Mozza is like running around the map with a ball and chain attached to your leg. He just drags you down.
Dude, you're actually retarded. You know that, Yellow Flash? You're actually a
Oh, do you
dumb
want to tell
cunt.
us about your name?
Oh. Big Pimp. Well, fuck, I actually forgot. I forgot this. How I got it.
He forgot his own name. Don't worry.
Ish.
Continue.
Pokemon as a franchise has been noted for subpar graphics in comparison to its peers ever since its move to 3D in 2013. But this time around, multiple critics have noted the poor textures and low poly. Shut up. Poly models have been combined. Combined with incredible low frame rates, poor distances, and slow down. Going even further, fans have been sharing photos of bugs and glitches from an invisible mountain to characters models doing all sorts of weird things.
Oh, piece of shit.
That's how Flash claps in real life.
Look at her arm.
Yeah, it's just Yellow Flash. Oh fucking hell.
Two FPS. What the fuck?
cunt staying in there. Gonna shut it before he
Ooh.
jumps out.
Let's keep going. Chat, how are we feeling about muzzle reading? Come on, let me know. Keep going, muzzle.
Oh no. The draw distance on not only the world but the Pokemon that show up in the wild is painfully short. The sense of scale in the world is lost when you see distant pieces of land and flicker in and out of existence. Entire towns disappear as you leave them. There are a lot of high vantage points across the region, and because of this, it makes for painful viewing and looking out across vast.
No, try again.
No.
Vent? How the fuck did you get vent?
I don't know. Vast hunts.
Fast hunts. Yes, we're going with fast hunts.
Okay. Yeah, child abuse. Sheesh. Of what appears to be unfinished land. Worse, however, is how this affects the Pokemon in the wild. The game's frame rate is always extremely inconsistent, with some battles becoming more like slideshows and certain open world areas, making the game feel like it's about to crash.
All right, cool. So it's not running well. Jesus Christ, mother. Vastance.
Yeah. Oh no. That one's whack as fuck. Look at the cunt's eyes.
I like that one, man, where her arms all fucking double jointed and shit. It just fucking died!
Cruising cunt.
What are you doing to that thing? Oh, dear.
That's the motorbike I was telling you about, how it doesn't have wheels. It uses
This cunt just walks through it! Wait, it's uncontained. Best Pokemon game since Emerald. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, come look at it.
What's this one? Okay, so far so good.
Okay.
Well, he can't fucking.
Oh,
he's
it's not
stuck.
moving. Oh no. Oh.
That was weird. Oh, here we go. It's like Mozzo's fucking yelling at a rock.
No. Is this meant to be like the next like all new Pokemon and shit?
I believe so, yeah. I think these are new starters as well.
No, they fucked it.
Oh! Oi! Fucking hell. This guy's trying to Skyrim it.
Yeah.
I even talking about Pokemon Violet Scarlet Bugs Glitches, so I present to you the backwards long jump.
The fuck is this? We got motorbike Pokemon. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I think the designs have gone downhill for years, man.
Oh yuck.
There's nothing wrong with that. It just seems like he's fucking with the camera.
Yeah, the camera's.
I wouldn't say
shit.
that was a glitch. But yes, Pokemon. Not the best day to be a fucking Pokemon fan. Looks like the
Sad.
fucking left it. They should have just left it in the oven for a bit longer. I mean, 3 games in 1 year is
Pretty
a bit
big.
much, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, most motherfuckers probably aren't completely done with Arceus yet. I mean, unless you sit down there and smashed it, man. Yeah. All right, now we've had this argument before, Mozza, but I think Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout game.
All right, whatever.
And what one do you think's the best one?
3 or 4. Those 2.
3 or 4?
Yeah, I can't decide. 3 or 4 for sure.
But you would say both Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are better than New Vegas.
I'd rather play those 2 than New Vegas, yes. Because they both launched, not broken. Vegas was broken at launch.
Did you play Fallout? Are we talking about the same Fallout 3?
Alright, Fallout 3 was fucked, but not as bad as Vegas. Not as bad as Vegas. At least you could beat it.
Has there ever been a Fallout game that's launched not bugged?
Probably not.
You know, the famous Bethesda bugs, Fallout. Like, if someone told me Fallout 3 was better than New Vegas, I could be like, okay. But you seriously think Fallout 4 is better than New Vegas?
I'd rather play Fallout 4, yeah.
Explain this to me. Hold on, we'll pause. Time out.
Well, Fallout.
Alright,
Alright, so I tried to play Fallout New Vegas earlier this year, and it kept fucking crashing on Steam again, right? So it's still crashing to this day, right? I played Fallout 4, not a single fucking crash. And it's been fucking years, so it's still crashing. It's fucked. I'm sorry, the game's fucked. It's broken. It's fucked.
I won't deny Fallout New Vegas has a lot of bugs, but I think every Fallout game does. But
but it doesn't crash. Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 do not crash the game.
Suck a dick, God. Fallout 3 crashes like a motherfucker.
No, I played Fallout 3 earlier. I did not experience one crash. I did. As soon as I loaded up New Vegas, I've had 3 crashes, and I just stopped playing.
Get off your dial, dude. All right, fine. Let's just assume both of them load up and play perfectly. All right.
Story-wise, Vegas is probably the best, but crashes and shit, Vegas is just shit for crashes and crap.
What about just like roaming through the wasteland?
Roaming through a wasteland.
If you could sit down for about 6 hours and you could play any Fallout game with no crashing, it just ran smooth, what would you play?
Oh, fuck. Probably 3. I think 3.
Okay, that's fair. I think 3 has the best atmosphere.
Yeah, I think 3's like the best areas and shit as well.
What has the best quests?
Fuck, I can't remember Fallout Vegas. This has been years, and when I played it this year, it just kept crashing, so I stopped playing.
But do you genuinely believe that Fallout 4 is a better game than Fallout New Vegas?
Overall, yes. But I think
I
think Fallout Vegas has a better start, though. I think Vegas has a better start.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
You are a fucking idiot if you think Fallout 4 is better than New Vegas. You're a fucking in their head, cunt.
Nah, you're a fucking dumb cunt.
Fallout 4, I couldn't even finish Fallout 4. I know everything that happens.
Because you're a fucking dumb cunt.
It's fucking shit. It's a shit. It's a first-person shooter. I don't want to play a first-person shooter when I'm playing Fallout. It's an FPS game, cunt.
That's not bad though.
You're
still fighting monsters and shit. You still play first person in other Fallouts.
Yeah, but it isn't so centric around being an FPS game. Fallout New Vegas, I can kind of play the game however I want to play the game. If I want to be someone that just talks people into doing shit, I can do that.
You can do that in Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 is very centered around combat.
Yeah.
Fallout 4, you can't really be like a silver-tongued scumbag piece of shit that talks people into doing things for you. Fallout New Vegas, you can kind of play the Fallout game however you want to play it.
Okay, there's less talking in Fallout 4, but you can...
What do you mean there's less talking in Fallout 4? It's full fucking voiced. Everything is fucking voiced. You get like four fucking
what I mean
options.
is when you're trying to do that, like, there's less options when you talk to people. That is true. That is true. But, nah, it's way more fun. The combat in Vegas is shit.
It's okay. I think it's safe to say Fallout 4 has like better shooting and
Yeah, it's way more fun because you just gronk with monsters,
Nah,
cunt.
nah, you're in again.
Yeah, nah.
Anyway,
you're fucked.
the director of Fallout New Vegas (brackets the best Fallout game) would be open to working on the
Nah.
series again. So Josh Sawyer
They're
says
making a
that-
game anyway, though. They're making a Skyrim type of game.
Aren't they doing
Uh,
Outer Worlds too?
Yeah, but they're also doing there's like a Skyrim game that they're working on, unless I've got the wrong company. But
That's Bethesda. They're doing the next Elder Scrolls.
no, there's a company. I'm pretty sure they're making like a Skyrim type game. They're also owned by Xbox as well, unless I'm talking about a different company. But I swear they were making that type of game as well.
Yeah, if you had. So Josh Sawyer, who's the director, says California and the Midwest could be interesting settings for a new series entry. I think I'd prefer Midwest, honestly. I think California's settings been done a little bit too much.
Too much.
Where's the
not
Aussie? Too much.
Where's the Australian outback nuclear? That would be
I
fucking
actually
sick.
am like don't get me wrong, the Fallout universe lore is pretty extensive, but they've only ever really kept it to like America.
Yeah, man.
And I'm fine with that. I mean, like,
Right.
obviously, like the modders are making that like England one, which everyone's saying is like, oh, fucking guts.
Yeah, that would be sick. That would be sick.
Oops. But before that, New Vegas director Josh Sawyer has said he could see himself working on the series again in the future. So during an interview with Kinda Funny Games, Obsidian's design director, was asked about his experience with making 2010's Fallout spin-off New Vegas the best Fallout game, and whether he might one day return to the series. So he described New Vegas as a crazy development because it only took 18 months. Well, that's still longer than a fucking Pokemon game.
Yeah.
But none of that was super fulfilling and super fantastic. So I love Fallout. I love the setting. I can see myself working on it again, but we'll see where the future takes me. Sawyer was also asked what his dream setting in the new series might be. I'm not really sure. I haven't thought about it in quite a while because, again, it kind of came into my life and then floated away in the past. I've said, people who talk about New Orleans. I do think California or the Midwest could be interesting. I'm a big believer in finding things that obviously I have to be passionate about as a director, but also that the team is really excited about and also works with the larger idea of a property. So that's an interesting thing there. Sawyer went on to contrast directing games based on major IPs with the likes of Pentiment, the 16th century narrative adventure game released this week, which was developed by a small team Obsidian. So this part's pretty interesting here. Working on something like Pentiment, which is just its own thing in the middle of nowhere, I can kind of make decisions more or less however I want. But when it's part of a larger IP and a franchise, it has to kind of work with the larger vision of what is Fallout. And I don't get to decide everything, and that's not my thing, he said. So basically what he's saying is, and it's
Blizzard,
actually
not Blizzard, fucking whatever they're called. They would have the main talk about, wouldn't they? When they
Bethesda.
Bethesda, they would have the main say over it. So it would be pretty hard to do what he wants.
Bethesda's kind of fucked over lore as well.
Yeah.
But what he's actually getting at and saying over here is that like something, and this is a pretty respectful take, I reckon. Something like Fallout is a universe that's already been established, and there's like pre-written lore and stuff in there. And he feels he would be a little bit tied to that because he doesn't want to fucking screw over any pre-established lore. So some of his ideas he just can't do. I wish more people would have that type of stance.
Would say that, yeah.
Just put their hand up and go, nah, there's just too much shit that I can't work around. Get someone else. That's totally fine.
I just can't keep up with keeping it, the established law, so I'm not going to work on it. That's more respectable than ruining law and shit. So fuck yeah.
Yeah. Now my question for you, Mozza, would be like, what would be, tell me, what would you want from the next Fallout game? This is what I want to get at here, cunt. Yeah, dog.
Oh, fuck. Because we've already seen. I want it to be more. Fuck, I forget who they are, but the groups that you see in Fallout. I would love to start in one of those groups and not just be a fucking any of them. Honestly, they're all super cool. One of my favorite things about New Vegas is you don't start in a vault. I'm a bit over starting in a vault, right? So I want to start already in the wasteland, already a scavenger or something. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to that would be sick as fuck. It's starting as a scavenger or something. Please don't put us back in the vault. It's overdone, and you know.
I think it would be cool. That's an interesting idea. It's like, say, at the start, the game gives you a few different options, or it asks you questions, and based on how you answer the questions, it kind of gives you a starting point.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you are part of a
Scavenger
raider
team.
gang.
Yeah, raiders
right?
and whatnot.
And that's just how your story starts and it develops from there. Obviously, they'd have to come up with so many different scenarios.
Yeah.
And there would be a lot of effort in that because you could be like, okay, this is my raider character. We spawn, as fucking chem addicts and, fucking looting towns to buy drugs and shit like that. Or you can go, hey, this is my fucking. One thing they've never actually done is there's never been a game where you can join the Enclave.
That would be sick. Imagine if you're a member of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be sick as fuck.
Yeah. And go about it from their perspective.
Would you want it super far into the future or do you want it back?
Oh, okay.
Like, do you want it kind of like Fallout 76 type of era, or do you want it like Fallout Gronkville? That'd be sick. Yuck, wicked.
If it was up to me, I reckon Fallout 3 New Vegas type days.
Okay.
So shit's still kind of fucked up. Well, very fucked up, but there's a little bit of, technology here and there. One of my main problems with Fallout 4 was I didn't like how there was just so much technology, like fucking robots and androids and shit like that, and synths, too many synths, the whole institute and all that. I'm going, whoa, we're getting way too sci-fi over here. Like, obviously, there's always robots. That's the thing.
Yep.
But I'd want to dial back on that stuff, Maybe have a game that's got a lot more ghouls or something like that,
Yeah.
But that's the thing before. Go on.
I want some more monsters, though, as well. That would be, like, expand more on the monsters and shit, I reckon.
Go on.
That'd be sick. Like, just more, like... I mean, each game's always brought new monsters, but I want to see, like... I kind of want to see a more futuristic one, right? Where less androids and stuff, but we're seeing more mutated shit. You know what I mean? Like way more mutated monsters and shit. I would love to see more of that, honestly. Like, way heavily more into it.
Yeah, fair play. But that's the thing with Fallout is like it's so expansive. Mm-hmm. There's so much creative shit you could do, man. And that's why I think the TV show's gonna suck. I think they're gonna. I think one of the biggest things they're going to fuck up is they're going to actually really minimize everything.
Oh, dude, they're going to make the Deathclaw look like shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they've got the... Like, oh. Okay, that...
I would like to see a Fallout 0 set close to the actual war when things were still recovering.
I actually don't care about the actual nuking, right? I just like after. So I don't actually care too much. That's why that's why I didn't like Fallout 76. So you could do a little bit before, like after Fallout 76, right? And it's just happened, right? But wouldn't it be too fucking radioactive for us to walk around and shit? That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird that we came out so early in Fallout 76 as well. I don't know. Because I didn't
different
think
vaults to different things.
Yeah. But Fallout 76 was meant to be the first vault, which was I don't even remember it being the case in the books. But I'm pretty sure they came out way earlier in that game than they did ever in the books and on the lore.
I never played 76, but one thing that stood out to me with 70, like lore wise, like the Brotherhood of Steel shouldn't really be a thing then.
Yeah, like it's fucked. Like it's all just. Mess.
Yeah, they got like the wrong power armor and shit. So
dude, they already have. Yeah, they've already got all that shit, and it's crazy. Yeah, like if I was them, I'd just say Fallout 76 is a survival game. Don't see it as lore. That's what I would say, but I don't know what they're doing with that.
Non-canon.
I would say it was non-canon if I was them because the pit from Fallout 3 is in there as well, and I don't think
that doesn't. I don't
line up.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me. I need someone to explain that. I feel like I'm missing some context on that one. The pit shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Well, Mozza should move to Megaton. I agree. Only if we can detonate the nuke.
What?
When you played these games, did you normally go for evil or good or what's the
Oh,
go?
I was a cunt. I was an absolute cunt. I was bashing everyone. Like there would be some playthroughs where I went and did good, but I mean, my first Fallout 3 one, you know how you can nuke the town? I
Mhm.
did that straight away. That was my first playthrough. I nuked the town.
Yeah, yeah, and then I
was
would
an ass.
screw over Tenpenny as well. I'd nuke the
Yep.
town, get the money from Tenpenny, and then let the ghouls in to kill everyone in there.
Yep.
Just to be a total fucking asshole, man.
It was
All around fucking wanker.
You know the kid, right? I would always let him die. You know the kid that bullies you in the vault, and you can choose to save him.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't save him. Fuck you, you dog mutt.
And Liam Neeson voiced the dad in Fallout 3.
Did he?
Yeah. Liam Neeson was the dad in Fallout 3.
Oh,
Qui-Gon Jinn, man, was
What
the
the
dad in
fuck?
Fallout 3.
let's go.
How crazy is that, man?
Hmm.
You know what was a fucking good one, though? Dead Money. I really like Dead Money. Dead Money was like the hardest fucking DLC, and it made you
don't
want to
think I-
fucking smash your fucking controller.
I didn't
But,
really
dude.
buy DLC back then, so.
You never did Dead Money?
Nah, no.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Let me show you.
No, dude,
Fallout
I couldn't really get DLC back then, so I don't think I did.
New Vegas, Dead Money. This one, the one that had these fucking assholes in it. It was so hard, man. Like the difficulty just went up to fucking 12 and Dead Money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it had a crazy ass fucking ending, man, where you could trap the dude in there, Father Elijah.
No, dude, I missed out.
You never did this?
Nah, missed out.
It's fucking nuts, man. And it had like a really like fucked up message in it as well, man.
Oh,
It
really?
was all about how like greed can make people go fucking crazy and shit, man.
Oh, dude, that's one thing that Fallout always does is the villains and shit.
Like the pit, I always found it really interesting how no matter which ending you chose in the pit, it didn't affect your karma because both endings had a lot of positive and negatives to them.
Yep.
It's like, would you sacrifice a baby? So kind of like
It's fucked.
Ellie in Last of Us 1. Like, would you sacrifice her to potentially get a cure? You know, it was a very moral question. Mozzo's probably a fan of The Last Jedi. Is this true?
I'm a fan of a baby Ahsoka on a tiger. That's what I'm a fan of. Yeah.
Dead Money was fucking awesome. This shit was so hard, man. Make you smash a fucking controller in half, man. All right, Mozzo, I want you to rank all the Fallout games you played.
Isn't there a fucking BioShock TV show happening as well?
Isn't that a movie?
I thought it was a TV show.
I know it's on Netflix, but I'll double check. BioShock.
Because apparently, some rumors have come out saying there might be a fourth one on the works. There hasn't been like fully like a actual statement, but there's rumors of it.
Netflix BioShock movie. That's
fucked. Because that story's awesome. I love those games. I love all three of them. Even though 2 feels like a DLC to 1, I still love all three of those games.
I never played the second or third one.
What? Oh, you need to go back, man. Because the second one is just the first one, really, but like continues the story a bit. And the third one, that's a.
What was the third one called?
BioShock. Fuck.
With the chick.
Yeah. BioShock. Hang on, sorry.
And everyone fucking loved it.
Oh, it was so good, man.
Gibbons.
Infinite.
Gibbons.
Infinite.
BioShock Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that one like the best one?
I actually thought the first one was the best one, but the third is still really fucking good.
Wasn't the second one you play as a Big Daddy?
Yep. That was really cool. Second one should have been a DLC to 1, right? It should have been.
What the fuck is this? Anyway,
What are we
go on,
talking-
sorry.
No, that's cancer. That's actually cancer. Get that screen gun. The second one should have been a DLC to the first one, but it's still fucking good, man. You need to go back and play it. You never played. They've got remaster versions on
Don't
PC.
they have a bundle for like all of
Yeah,
them?
It's pretty.
Store. All right. Anyway, rank the Bioshocks and then rank all your fucking Fallouts.
1, 3, then 2. Alright, Fallouts. Fuck. Alright, the ones that I've played. So 3, Vegas, and 4.
Wait, you said 4 was better than Vegas.
No. So I'm just saying those are the ones I've played. So now I'm thinking which was the best.
Okay.
So 3, 4, Vegas.
You're a fucking idiot. You know that?
That's just too bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, Yellow Flash is dog shit, by the way.
Why? What's he done?
He's just an idiot. Look at him.
Wait, I got some news for you, Mozza. Fucking Blizzard games are set to be pulled in China after a dispute with NetEase over license. So you know what this means?
No
You're not
China
gonna
money.
Yeah, you're not going to get fucked up by any fucking Chinese kids on fucking Overwatch anymore, Mozza. How do you feel?
Happy. Maybe I can get some bitches now. Get my rank up. Eesh.
Now, you actually saw this, didn't you?
I saw a little bit.
Sorry,
Apparently every single game that Blizzard owns is being banned from China. Not just like Overwatch or, but it's every game. It's fucked.
Chat, I'm going to torture you. I'm going to get Mozza to read this one.
Oh, jeez. Blizzard games set to be pulled in China after dispute with NetEase.
NetEase! All right, we're calling it NetEase. Let's go.
Over license.
NetEase.
Alright. Blizzard games are set to shut down in China after it was unable to come to an agreement with current licenses holders NetEase after reviewing its current deal, it said. When its current deal ends on January 23rd, World of Warcraft, Hearthstone's Warcraft 3, Reforged, Overwatch, the StarCraft series, Diablo 3, and the Heroes of the Storm will be suspended. That's gonna fuck them up because Hearthstone is like a massive game over there. That's the card game, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna take a hit because that's a big game for them over there.
Yeah. Diablo as well. Diablo Immortal just makes so much fucking money.
Because, it's on phone. Phone games always do good over there. It's so weird.
Stones. Mozza has no bitches, but he does have NetEase. What's up, kitty bear? All right, go on, Mozza.
Blizzard Entertainment has had licensing agreements with NetEase since 2008. Diablo Immortal's code developed. 2000 was that shit being made since 2008?
Blizzard Entertainment. No, that says their licensing. That's how long they've had. That's how long NetEase has had the license.
Oh well, it made it seem like Diablo Immortal's code development and publishing is covered under a separate agreement between the two companies and won't be affected. Oh, okay, so that's how they get all their money still. Okay. In a statement, Blizzard claimed that it had not reached a deal to review the agreements that it consistent with Blizzard's operating principles and commitments to players and employees, and the agreements are set to expire in January 2023.
Can we get a round of applause for Mozza? He's doing a great job reading.
We're immensely grateful for the position our Chinese community has shown through the nearly 20 years we've been bringing our games. In other words, China money good. To China, though, NetEase and other partners said Mike Yaberry,
Mike Yaberry, yes.
Yalberry, yeah.
Yep.
I know.
Mike Yaberry.
Thank you, Barry. President Blizzard Entertainment, their ethnics,
The ethnics, yep, the ethnics, absolutely.
estimates and
The estimates, enthusiasm.
enthusiasm and creativity inspire us, and we are looking for alternatives to bring our games back to players in the future.
The ethnics, their ethnics and creativity inspire us. Okay.
Yeah, in its own statement, NetEase claimed there will materially differences on key terms and finished protecting the data and assets of China players. We have put in a great deal of effort and tried with our utmost sincerely to no, that wasn't it.
Start that whole sentence again.
Okay, we have put in a great deal of effort and tried our utmost
Utmost sincerity.
utmost sincerity to negotiate with Activision Blizzard so that we could continue our collaboration and serve the many
Ethnics.
What?
Ethnics.
What? Players in China. Said William Ding, CEO of NetEase. However, there were moral differences on maybe material differences on key terms. We have not reached an agreement. We hold high regard in our product and
operation.
operational standards.
Operationals, yes, operationals.
And abide by our commitments to China players. We are honored to have the privilege of serving our gamers over the past 14 years and have shared many practical moments.
We shared many practical moments. Yep.
Fuck.
Think of Gollum. Think of Gollum.
Precious.
Yes.
Moments with them during that time. We will continue our promise to serve our players well until the last minute. We will make sure our players' data and assets, are well protected in our games. NetEase claimed the expansion of Blizzard deal would have
No, not the expansion. Not the expansion. That does not say expansion.
Expression of Blizzard deal would have no moral impact on its financial results. Fuck off. And and that net revenues and net income combination Nah, I got nothing.
Contribution
from Blizzard, licensed Blizzard games. Respect
ethnics. From
respect. What?
Represented
Represented low signal digits as a
Yes.
percentage of its total net revenues and net income in 2021, and in the first 9 months of 2022.
Fuck yeah! All right, we got it. We got it. Okay, got that. Jesus
back.
fucking Christ, Mozza. All right, now say now that you've read that, Mozza, what does that mean, cunt? What does this fucking mean?
China told Blizzard to get fucked.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what it meant. Jesus Christ, I can't even remember what I was going to say about that. Wait, so we're just gonna watch this to look at this. It's called Why Fallout 4 Sucks, and you're gonna sit here and agree with everything this person says.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
It does make me very angry. I don't think there are many game developers that get more praise than they deserve these days. And none certainly more than Bethesda. Don't get me wrong, these guys have released some pretty good games over the years. Like Morrowind. Are there any others? I forget. They've also released some timeless classics like Skyrim. And Skyrim Special Edition. And Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch. And Skyrim VR. I don't even want to live if we get another fucking Skyrim. Please, God. But this isn't about Skyrim or Bethesda's questionable business practices or game design. This video is about their Fallout series, the latest released Fallout 4 in particular. The Fallout series is about people daring to survive in a post-apocalyptic American world, and the game has evolved from earlier installments into an action role-playing game, set in an open world that you get to roam around doing whatever you want. For the most part, anyway. Fallout 4 is the 5th installment of the series, but it's number 4 because we don't want to...
Is that the problem? Is that why it's the best one, Mozza? Because it's the 5th one?
Yeah. Fallout 4, number 1, baby.
One that is canon. This game is set in a post-apocalyptic Boston. And
Is Vegas not canon?
Frozen only...
I don't think it quite lines up with a lot of things, and the fact that it wasn't made by Bethesda. But the thing is,
the
it's
original
more of a
company made it.
No, it's made by Obsidian.
Yeah, they're the ones who first made Fallout, though, aren't they? And then Blizzard got it, the license to it.
Blizzard, no, Bethesda got it. The people that made...
Yeah, Blizzard, Bethesda. I always mix those two.
Fuck, I'm blanking on their name.
You sure?
Yeah, I can picture their logo. It's the robot. It's the rocket.
I swear it was, man.
They make Wasteland.
No.
I can't remember. I'm blanking on their name.
Got
anyway,
nothing.
It's
You're doing a blabs. I got nothing.
That isn't canon. This game is set in a post-apocalyptic Boston, and you are cryogenically frozen only to be abruptly woken by someone murdering your spouse and taking your child, just to make sure that Bethesda firmly shoved the story down your throat. This game is pretty big on the whole do what you want, because look at our lovely open world of fun aspect, but there are a number of issues with this, as well as the game itself. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
I don't want to set the
Oh, that's another thing. Fallout 4 had the worst soundtrack.
Okay, yeah.
It had The Wanderer.
As per just about any open world Bethesda game, the gameplay is pretty straightforward. Go to location, kill enemies, get what you need, go through some unnecessarily long dialogue, and then do it again. The gameplay for the most part is pretty brain dead. You basically just go around shooting things, and while that is often pretty entertaining, it feels a little shallow. I wouldn't mind so much that this game was an open world game if the world was actually interesting.
Yes.
The only reason to go to certain landmarks is just because you have to, because of a quest you were given. The world is pretty fucking boring.
I agree. I agree, especially compared to the New Vegas world. All the locations were kind of shit in Fallout 4.
Trying to think. There isn't like a cool city. I will admit that. Like, so three in New Vegas had way better cities.
Yep.
Give you that.
A whole lot of copy-paste content in different areas of the map. The same old shit. Building is full of bad guys. Kill the bad guys. And that's it. When your game is advertised as open world and it basically fucking isn't, because fast traveling is 90% of what you do in the game, the map is fucking shit. Then there's the settlement building. This is probably just about the most boring mechanic in any...
Go on, Mozza. Defend the settlement building.
It was very much a Clash of Clans thing, because you had monsters. Once you built it up enough, right, and you had enough water and you had enough food, mutants would come attack you, or ghouls and shit. So it was kind of like a it was kind of weird. Like the actual building itself was a bit frustrating, like to place objects and shit. But you could build some really cool fucking bases and shit if you put the time and effort in, and torrents and all cool shit like that. If you put some actual effort into it, you can make cool. You can make a cool ass base. That's what I have to say. You
In
can
a
make
Fallout game.
In a Fallout game, you can make a cool ass base, and you can be attacked, and you have to defend it. Yes.
Video game ever. I'm a pretty big fan of city sims and RTS games, so this somewhat appealed to me, but after having to go through the dipshit introductory missions to making a settlement and actually getting one up and running, I could not have wanted to go back to the brain dead open world
I
game.
never built a base. I never fucking built a base. I fucking
You missed
started
out.
doing one for like 5 minutes. I was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, because you're a pussy bitch.
Like more. There's basically no reward other than the fact that you have to rush back and fucking defend them every time some asshole comes to raid it. Settlements are basically just a fucking inconvenience. Of course, being a Bethesda title, the game is pretty fucking broken at times, but I guess that's to be expected. I never ran into any really gameplay breaking bugs on
Bethesda.
Hey?
Fucking Bethesda not being able to polish their fucking games.
Oh, dude, Todd Howard.
my playthrough of
16
Fallout 4, but
times the
maybe I just wasn't
detail.
looking hard enough.
Boy, is your mum gay? Anyone in the chat who's mum gay might want to look away now. Just a heads up.
You better look away then.
If there was one part of the game that I didn't give half a fucking fuck about, it was that little shit of a son that I was supposed to have. At no point in the entire game did I care about Sean. Call me fucking
Well, you're
heartless,
just a fucking
but I didn't
cunt
care
then.
that my spouse was murdered or that my son was kidnapped right before my very eyes as I was
This
frozen
isn't
helpless.
bad. They're not
I-
adding story.
this is the thing.
Adding story is not bad. You can say the exact same thing about Fallout 3's fucking start. Too slow
No,
and
because
boring.
here's the thing. Fallout 3 was about finding your dad. And all they did with Fallout 4 was flip it. It's about finding your son now.
But
Yeah.
I'd say the start of 4 is cooler than 3 though. I'd rather go through that. The amount of time you've got to wait to actually get out to the open world in 3 is way longer and tedious than Fallout 4. So he's whinging about the tutorials and shit, but I'd say it's way longer in Fallout 3.
It probably is a bit longer, but it's also
way
better.
longer.
Because
no.
it kind of sets
You know,
up the
why
plot going forward.
you get bullied
up a
and
lot.
shit.
It sets up a lot of mystery. It's like it kind of goes, your dad wasn't born in the vault. This is a bit weird. None of this should really be going on. And you see like your
Then
birthday.
they added
and-
the kid bullying you. That didn't have to be there. And you, oh, look at me. I get to choose between killing him or saving him because I don't know. I think there's a lot of.
I'd like to bring up this comment from Jade Shadow here. By the way, it's one of the best mods. Mozo judges Lethal for not liking building a base, but can't be bothered to start his Minecraft channel. Where the
Shut up,
fuck's
Morrow.
Mozocraft at, bitch?
Shut up, Morrow.
That's your answer. Shut up, Maro.
Yeah, shut up, Morrow.
When's Mozocraft happening?
What's the craft is happening when you shut me up?
Fucking hell, cunt.
So in other words, never.
You can't get emotionally attached to a character after a fucking 5 to 10 minute playable cutscene before tragedy strikes.
Exactly. Who the fuck cared? You only knew these dickheads for like 5 minutes and the fucking nuke went off.
Well, who the fuck cared about anyone in the Fallout 3 vault?
It gives
Or
you a lot of time with your dad.
Okay, you're as a baby and you like walk around, but like you're just like, oh, look at me, I'm a little baby dickhead.
But you
Running
do it as
around
a
as
kid.
baby.
You do it as a kid. You do it as a teenager. Right up until the point where your dad leaves and it all goes to shit. It gives
But
you
this is
plenty of
cool.
time with
This
your
is
dad.
like-
Whereas Fallout
this
4
is-
gives you 2 fucking minutes
Yeah,
with your
but
fucking
in
family.
this game, you get to see what a fucking dad would do for his son. That's cool as fuck.
No, you don't.
Yes,
The
you
tutorial
do.
goes for 2 fucking minutes and then you
No.
all run to the vault. The coolest thing about that is seeing one of the nukes go off.
That is cool as fuck. And you just make it.
Get off your fucking head, cunt. Oh, everyone's going to unsub from Mozocraft. You watch, he's going to have a video out tomorrow playing Minecraft.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Fuck you, Lethal.
Pimp Daddy Moz doesn't know what day it is.
No, you don't fucking know
I
what
didn't
that
have
is.
any attachment to my spouse nor my child because I'd only fucking known them for 5 minutes.
Yes, exactly. As opposed to the dad in Fallout 3, where it gives you a bit of time with him. And, you know, obviously it has really good voice acting because it's Liam Neeson, so he kind of, you know, puts it forward very well. But you actually, the game actually takes a little bit of time to establish a connection with the father. So when it all goes to shit and you get out of the vault and your main quest is to track down your dad, you actually have a little bit of care as to why. Whereas the Fallout 4, you go, I known this woman or dude, depending on which character you play. I've known my partner and this baby for 2 fucking minutes. I don't care.
You're just a fucking asshole then. So if you're hashtag Mr. Craft.
Oi, Mr. Drow knows what's up.
Nah. Shut mouth, cunt.
This game tries far too hard to ram its storyline down your throat, yet also goes out and tells you, hey, you can do whatever you want. Open world. You have no fucking unique
But he was
character
just complaining about how the story, there isn't enough story. So that makes no fucking sense. Is there too much story or not enough story?
He says there's not enough.
Yes, he just said the story tries to jam down your throat. But if what he was complaining about earlier, that means they would have to give him more. So that makes no fucking sense. Yes.
No, you're wrong.
You'd need a longer tutorial. And then that means they're jamming it down your throat even more because you'd need a longer time.
No, jamming it down your throat. That's not what it means, man. No, you're wrong.
Nah.
You're either the war veteran or the lawyer turned stay-at-home mum. You can't hand create your character and have the backstory that you want to have. It's not that I don't mind having to roleplay a certain character in games, because there are plenty of great RPGs out there with main characters to suit. I lied, it's just Castlevania games. My problem is that when I'm given an open world sandbox and set out to do whatever I want to be able to choose the kind of person that I am and how I want to interact with that world. I don't want.
That's fair, but at the same time, I also like what we were saying before, how, like, you know, it would be cool in a future Fallout game if you could, like, pick, like, a starting point. You go, I'm going to start playing as a raider. Or
whatever. If you picked raider, that means you're a bit more fucking asshole. That means, you know, what I mean? Like,
but that does take away from creating a very unique personal character at the same time.
Yeah, but if you got to pick like a vault person or all different settlements and shit, that's kind of how you could pick what you want. You know what I mean? In that terms, like, so if you're a nicer guy, you're from a city, right? Or a vault or something, right? So that's how you could change that up, like. And then, yeah, it'd be still pretty cool.
I want to be this boring fuck. I don't want to be some kind of fucking chosen one from the past. I want to be something original, something with a bit of flavor. Alas, Fallout 4 doesn't allow you to do this. Its idea of letting you have character is letting you pick the tone in which you say your line of dialogue. Oh boy, I get to be one of the
dude, I hated this fucking system in Fallout 4. I hated this, man, because half the time it'd give you a brief description of what your character's going to say, and then they'd go on a tangent about something completely different.
Yeah.
You'd be trying to, like, make friends with one character, so you'd pick the option of what seems to be the friendly option, and they'd start by saying, yeah, you're a really nice guy, but I'll fucking kill you first chance I get. And you're like, whoa, where did that part come from?
3 neutral options, or I can be sarcastic. And it has no effect on how the dialogue unfolds because everyone is a fucking robot anyway. Now, this is character development. The game is basically just a somewhat fun gameplay broken up by masses of boring, robotic fucking dialogue that nobody cares about. It gives you little to no context for the actual gameplay other than go here and shoot bad guys. I hate to use it as an example, but Skyrim did a much better job. Even though the main storyline follows the basic part that you are the chosen one, more or less, you're just some random person that happens to show up. This is good because from there you can choose what you want to be and how you want to interact with the world around you. Fallout 4 stops you from having the freedom to choose who you want to be, which for a sandbox game is a dumb fucking move.
I just want
this guy's spitting.
The game doesn't look very nice.
Oh.
This is mostly due to the fact that the game was made in the creation engine, the same one that Skyrim was made in, so it was always bound to be a little outdated. I guess Bethesda...
I do agree that I think Skyrim actually looks a little bit better than Fallout 4 in its base state.
No.
Never been exactly the go-to for cutting-edge graphics, but I feel like a lot of people expected maybe a little more than the low-quality textures that we got from this game. You could argue that, oh, but it's a post-apocalyptic world, so it's not meant to look nice. But then you'd be a fucking dickhead, because...
Fair enough.
You're a fucking dickhead.
Oh, man. Blue Eyes White Moja with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Do you want to read this one, Mozza?
Hail Pimp Daddy Moza and Lethal Lightning, leader of the fucking gays. Hashtag Moja/Tyrone 2024. No, it's just me. I don't need a vice whatever the fuck VP. Hashtag fucking dickheads.
Thank you very much, Blue Eyes White Moja. Hassan. What's going on, Hassan? He's got a point. If something looks bad, it shouldn't have detail. It should have detailed decay and or damage. Yeah. And do you know what I think actually did that well? Modern Warfare 2, the most recent one. I think they actually did that pretty well.
Yeah.
As much as I like to rip on a lot of the things for that game.
That's an aesthetic. The actual execution, the modeling and texturing, it's just not up to scratch. The amount of pre-animated movements and lip sync and the abundance
Yeah, it always looked weird to me.
dialogue in this game doesn't help either. The dialogue was already boring enough, but the body movement and expression, which is synonymous among different characters, and the pretty ugly lip sync make characters feel like they lack any unique character and look like robots.
A flame in your heart.
I think this boy's spitting.
Bethesda's open world titles, at heart, have a fun concept behind them. You're set loose on an open world that you can explore and enrich yourself in, and go be what you want to be. Unfortunately, as in the case of Fallout 4, it's the execution itself that lets the game down. When the world isn't fun to explore and you can't really be what you want to be, a sandbox game falls apart at the seams and all the creepy little bugs that are inside of it start crawling out.
Hey, you want to buy Skyrim again?
Other than the shitty storyline and the disappointing visuals, I do have another major gripe with this game. Something that renders the game even more unplayable than the game-breaking bugs.
Isn't that broken? What do you say?
As if the game wasn't disappointing enough. Old mate decided to go ahead and focus on making another fucking Skyrim, rather than implementing God's gift to humanity into his game. I genuinely don't understand why developers actually think that their games don't need whoopers in them. Because they definitely fucking do. Bethesda. Todd. Fix your shit, please. I don't want to see you making any more dumb mistakes like this. Okay? I guess what I'm really trying to say is that I'm still fucking pissed at Skyrim on that tested time warp. Like, come the fuck on. It was like 5 years old. Jesus Christ.
I reckon he's right.
What, Skyrim winning the test of time wasn't good?
I reckon pretty much everything he said was spot on, man. Nah?
Nah.
Do you think he's a fucking dickhead?
He's a fucking dog.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Let's move on from that. Anyway, we'll argue. I'm sure we'll be arguing about Fallout later. By the way, boys and girls, if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, or I'll make Mozza read again.
Ish.
Wait, Mozza, what? How much at all did you even touch the new Saints Row?
No. I looked at that. They said it was a reboot, and I said, "Fuck no, I am not touching that."
That's
that
interesting
game...
because I thought when they announced that they were doing a reboot, they made it sound like it was a very much back to roots.
Oh no, dude! I looked at that and I was like, "No, they're gonna fuck it up." Everything I seen about that, they were like, "Oh no, it's gonna be just shit and broken." Another thing is a reason why I thought that as well is usually nowadays, like maybe a couple years ago, say if they were making this, it would have been good. But I knew that when a game company comes out today and say a reboot, I know it's gonna be fucking garbage. You know what I mean? It's sad. It is sad, but and then they started talking about what they're focusing on and all this shit. I'm just like, yep, this ain't getting my money. I haven't. It's on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure. I'm still not fucking touching it.
Is it on Game Pass?
I think it might be.
My God, wow.
Yeah.
All in all, I'm with Mozza on a lot of that. I think when they announced the reboot, they did try to appeal to old fans, but from the second the fucking very first teaser came out, everyone knew what it was. The writing was on the wall, and it was destined to fail. And my God, did it fucking fail. But in a way, I didn't even think it would be this bad. So Volition will become part of Gearbox after disappointing reception to Saints Row. So basically, they've been absorbed. How do you feel about this?
Gearbox made freaking Borderlands, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they just have a massive failure with China?
Oh, they got what's it called? Fucking Fuck, why I'm blanking all the names tonight. Well, they got big fucking cunts that own them anyway.
Yeah,
Did
but
Tiny Tina actually fail?
I thought it did. Well, compared to Borderlands 3 and the way they're going down, how you can't pick a gender and all that shit, it's just going down that route anyway. So they're just gonna make a shit Borderlands game together.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, dude, Borderlands is still getting that fucking movie.
Ah, fuck. Isn't Peter Dinklage the little robot guy? Isn't that?
What, is he playing Claptrap?
That's a rumor I heard. Yeah.
Oh, that's cancer.
Maybe it was just a joke someone made, but fuck, that's.
Mozza has all the achievements for Saints Row. You just looked.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah, he smashed it out.
Yeah, 100% that game, bro.
Borderlands 3 shouldn't have been made. Game stop at the second one. So I say Borderlands 2 was the best one, but gameplay wise, I think 3 is actually the best gameplay wise. But its plot was so fucking bad, dude.
Cringe as fuck.
The main villain is Tyler 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the two dude, it's so fucking bad.
It's fucking terrible, man. Borderlands 1, I loved. When that came out, me and a friend from school, I stayed at his house for the weekend and we just played it on co-op for like 2 fucking days straight, man. I love Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 fucking blew my mind. Borderlands 2 was the very first game I bought from my first job. Right?
Really?
Let's go. Borderlands 2 was the first game. Yep. I played that with my dad quite a lot as well, but I love Borderlands 2. Borderlands 3, I was pretty excited for because I was just
I pre-ordered
Borderlands, but and like I said, gameplay, it was probably the best one. But
story though, even the side quests weren't that good, and they added like a Rick and Morty thing and shit, and I was just like,
even like the Vault Hunters, I thought weren't as good as well.
Oh, dude, and the planet being the big final vault and shit, I thought that was a bit like, oh come on, like you know how
they had Penn and Teller, dude. Penn and Teller were in the game. They did voices in the game as well.
And the song that they used at the end.
Oh, the fucking ending. Yeah,
fuck.
we're gonna get back to this. For those of you who haven't seen it, you're gonna see something fucking retarded, dude. I remember when the fucking credits came on.
I was cringing so.
The whole time the credits were playing, I was thinking, they're gonna make a fucking joke out of this. This is gonna be funny.
Dude, because you know how they say Borderlands 4, right? I thought the same thing, right? They like you don't die, but it just like fuck. When does it pop up when it says Borderlands 4 coming soon? You know, I thought it was gonna be a joke like that again, but nope.
All right, I won't play the whole thing because we might get in
the song is gonna get you taken down for sure, dude.
Yeah, let's play a little bit. So you got Lilith from the first game.
It's over. Not entirely.
Tennis from the first game.
Great Vault is still opening. Elpis is tearing Pandora apart.
How do we stop it?
Very simple. We can't. Not unless you know a way to remove the moon from the sky. Run towards the fire. Sanctuary's yours, Ava. Be ready.
Why would you give it to the fucking kid?
Yeah.
And she turns into I don't know, she's been up all night watching fucking X-Men comics. She turns into Angel,
What
fucking
does
Dark
Lilith
Phoenix
think she's
Angel.
doing?
Closing the Great Vault. She's saving Pandora.
It's so bad.
It's so gay.
She knows.
She knows you need to shut mouth.
She's the Firehawk.
Oh. You know what that reminds me of? How she's talking. I reckon that was a really bad attempt at doing Commissioner Gordon's speech at the end of The Dark Knight.
Fuck.
Why are we chasing him? He hasn't done anything wrong. You know?
Yep. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, that makes it even cringer, cunt.
Yeah. A watchful guardian. The Dark Knight. She's the Firehawk.
She's all the Jedi.
Zero was the best one, I reckon. From Borderlands 2. Oh, yeah. And out of nowhere, it's just go.
This part, it just ruined all of this, dude.
She's gone.
Not entirely. She's lighting the way.
What the fuck?
Like, why? God. What have you done?
What have you done? Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Fringe. Yep.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
They play the whole fucking song through the credits.
Yep.
Now, in Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, they would have played a song like that, right? But something would have happened. They would have made some big joke out of it. Someone would have walked on screen and said, turn that fucking shit off, man.
Yep.
Done something.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man. Borderlands 3's ending was fucking terrible, man. Like,
shit.
Pathetically fucking bad, dude.
Even the boss fights weren't that interesting as well in that game. Which sucks.
I don't even remember him.
Mm.
Don't remember. I remember the final boss for Borderlands 1 being like, this is kind of shit. I think
really?
everyone kind of roasted Borderlands 1's ending. Not for being cringe, but for just being a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back to this, going on the fucking Gearbox rant. So, Volition will soon become part of Gearbox following a disappointing reception to its Saints Row reboot. Embracer Group has confirmed. announced. In a statement, alongside its second quarter earnings for results, Embracer's CEO Lars Wingfors, I think it's pronounced, explained that Volition will be switching operative groups from Apollyon to Gearbox Entertainment. The reception to Saints, this is a quote, the reception to Saints Row did not meet the full expectations and left the fan base partially polarized. That's not entirely true. It should be completely polarized. You get like three fucking dickheads that say they like it, but everyone despised this game, man. It was just shit.
It was actually like I didn't actually see any praise for the game. Like I like any. It was hated, man. It was fucking hated.
The game development studio Volition has been working hard to improve the player experience. That's impossible because just from the ground up, it's fucking garbage, man.
Broken. There's no
broken, trash. Like, look at that fucking picture, man. It looks like a fucking
GTA.
I don't know how it's possible, but it looks like an even gayer Fortnite. I don't know how the fuck that's possible, but that's kind of what it looks like. While the game disappointed critically, financially, Saints Row performed in line with management expectations in the quarter. Going forward, Volition will transition to become part of Gearbox, which has all the tools, including an experienced management team in the US, to create future success at Volition.
Well, they're going downhill as well.
Yeah, they're fucked too then. Unless they, like, start beating the shit out of them the second they walk in. It's like, right, you get the belt one at a time.
Well, Gearbox, they're going down like a shitty route anyway as well. So they just now it's just so what we're getting is two shitty companies combining to make a big shitty company.
The first internal group will transfer when we transfer major studio between operative groups, but it's not necessarily last. So the decision coincides with the release of the first major update to Saints Row. Now, if I remember correctly, they advertised this. Yes, I just looked at it then. This update that they're talking about over here, they promised to have over 200 bug fixes.
Holy fuck. That's some fucking cyberpunk shit there, man. What the fuck?
There it is. It contains over 200 improvements, a particular focus on stability and co-op gameplay issues. According to Volition, this major update is just the start of the ongoing support of Saints Row in 2022 and beyond. I am very skeptical of that and beyond part. I would imagine before the game launched. I don't think so. I would have imagined that before the game launched, they would have already been working on some DLC. And they'll probably finish that and drop that. And then from there, yeah. Goodbye.
Bye
Look at her
bye.
fucking eyes, dude. Let me see if I can zoom in on that.
Because didn't they want to reboot trilogy though? Like, weren't they planning on doing like a
Oh,
trilogy for
really?
this?
I don't know about that.
I thought that it was in works. That's what their big plan was. Yeah.
Winchford had previously said he was personally disappointed by the reception to Saints Row when he spoke during Embrace's AGM in September. Yeah, everyone fucking hated the game.
Make a good fucking game, and that won't happen. Guess what? It's that simple.
Personally, I had hoped for a greater reception to the game, he said at the time. It's been very polarizing. There are a lot of things that could be said in detail around it. But on one hand, I'm happy to see lots of gamers and fans happy. Well,
who?
Yeah, who? And at the same time, a bit sad to see fans not so happy. So it's difficult. I think we need to wait for the quarterly report in November, which has just passed, and they've said it's not doing so well, to have more details around this. We're still fairly early in our release window and still collecting data. And there's also more bug fixes and more content coming. Yeah. Now, here's the bigger problem with all this, man. I think what just happened is this is the end of the franchise.
It's dead.
Yeah, no one's going to want to do another one.
You know what really fucking sucks is that the originals were actually not that bad. They were actually
loved them.
fun. Yeah.
The second one I think is the best one.
Yep.
But the first two I think are like the best two as well. Saints Row 1 was one of the first games I played on Xbox 360. It had Keith David doing like voices and shit like that one, man.
Like back in the day, it used to challenge GTA.
Like Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 was definitely a challenger to GTA.
Like it used to be so good. Now you get dickheads working on it, and they fucking can't even make a working game. It sucks.
And fill it with this fucking dumb shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Saints Row 1 was kind of a bit almost seen as like a GTA clone.
Yeah, but way more goofy, you know.
Yeah. Where Saints Row 2, they're like, holy fuck, this is a competitor.
Yep.
And even that had goofy shit as well, man. Like you could all the side missions. I used to love insurance fraud, where you throw yourself in front of cars and shit and go fucking flying across the map to set yourself on fire. All that shit was wild. But my take from this is I don't think there's going to be Saints Row going forward. I think we're going to get a few updates here and there, and boom, man. I don't think no one wants to be part. No one wants to fucking have the word title? Saints Row stain them anymore, man, because after this piece of shit, no one's interested.
What could they even do? Because they've already done the we're going back to the originals, right? Like you said, that's what this one was meant to. So they can't even go like say if they do make a Saints Row whatever, they can't say that again because no one will fucking believe them, and it won't get any pre-orders.
The only way, and this is in a hypothetical scenario, I believe the only way this could ever fucking happen in any capacity would be if some way, somehow they got a whole bunch of the original developers involved and they use that as their advertisement.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Nah, they're all done. They're all like, fuck you, we're out. They want nothing to do with this shit either, man.
Yep.
But another franchise in the bin. Yep.
You
want to try reading this one, Moja?
Wait, spitting on your fan base doesn't make money. Someone should inform Holly Weird. Wait, folks have ... Guess we'll see them change in a decade.
Rip Saints Row, man. But and these are the other shitty thing. I don't even have faith in GTA 6.
Dude, I don't. Man, it sucks because Red Dead 2.
I don't want to jump the shark.
Red Dead 2 is amazing, right? So if we're getting the writers from Red Dead 2, GTA 6 will be good. But what they did with the trilogy and what Rockstar have come out and said, they're going down that fucking, woke bullshit. GTA 6 is very, it could be absolute fucking garbage. The story could be fucking garbage. And that's going to suck because GTA story has always been really good. I'd say fun,
Son of a bitch. Oh, well. No more Saints Row, I guess. All right, Moja. We got something for you now. Blue Eyes White Moja.
Yeah.
Pimp Daddy Moz.
Daddy
What's his
Moz.
name going to be next week?
Mm.
Microsoft says it was offered. Sorry, Microsoft says it offered Sony a 10-year deal to keep PlayStation. To keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. So this goes on with that whole back and forth. Is PlayStation going to have COD going forward once the deal goes through?
That makes no sense though, because Xboxes have already come out and said that they're always going to keep it out on PlayStation, right? Is this just like a deal of saying to PlayStation because they're freaking out right now, like we'll have it in paper, so then we have to put it on your console, so it's like calms them down a bit, or what? Because they've already come out and said like we will always be publishing it on PlayStation. Is this just like a pen and paper thing so PlayStation stops freaking out?
Sony is scared of this deal. Because if this deal goes through, man, they're going to fall way behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Call of Duty always pulls in a fuck ton of sales and money, right?
Yep.
But hypothetically, if Microsoft turned around and said, nah, fuck you, you don't get Call of Duty anymore,
Just
it wouldn't bury Sony, but it would fucking hurt them.
It like, oof, big time.
It would really fucking hurt them if they said, nah, fuck you, you don't get it. They could even say, oh, no, day one, it's free on Game Pass, but on PlayStation, you got to pay full price for it. They could hypothetically do that if they wanted to.
Yep.
Right?
And
once the deal goes through, that is.
Yep.
And Sony is spooked.
Well, that's the thing. They could do all the CODs on Game Pass.
Sony is absolutely spooked by that.
They could do Xbox exclusive skins, 1 week early access to the new Warzone map and shit like that, man. Exclusive game modes.
But don't you think Sony's being a bit hypocritical in this situation?
Yes, because they've had the extra game modes an extra year ahead of its time. Like, or the skin. Look at the new Modern Warfare. That shitty skin that other consoles didn't even get to look at, man. It makes your default if you wear that skin, and other consoles see you wear it. And they get like so much shit. So it's weird.
Yeah,
They're scared because Call of Duty is the biggest first-person shooter franchise, and to lose that, wow, that's gonna be a big fucking hit.
But I never see it. My argument has always been, if they did do that, they would lose a lot of money in the long run, because think of how many people on PlayStation play Warzone and buy bundles and cosmetics and whatever it fucking may be.
That's what I keep saying, that Call of Duty is one of those big franchises where if you do like only add it on Xbox, I don't see a lot of PlayStation's players buying an Xbox just to play COD.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of them would just go, oh well, guess I'm out.
Yeah, like I don't see there would be some. I'm not going to say there wouldn't be some, but overall, you would lose a majority of your player base, because there's a lot more people that own PlayStation than Xbox. And like a lot more. And they would make more money selling it on PlayStation, because then they would earn a little bit of the money. You know what I mean? So it makes no sense not to sell it on PlayStation. It's kind of dumb.
I completely agree, man. I completely agree. Have you missed the yelling at Pokemon segment? You know what?
No.
I think now's a good time to do that. So, Mozza leans forward, gets ready. I'll just read
fucking
this.
Dumb. She can't even dress herself, the dumb hoe bitch.
Pokemon panics after accidental wardrobe malfunction on Twitch stream. Do you want to break down what happened here, Mozza?
She's a fucking idiot. She doesn't know how to put clothes on, apparently. She didn't fucking notice. I bet she fucking did. And this is promotion for fucking OnlyFans in probably 2 months' time. Dumb bitch.
Yeah, she's doing an OnlyFans?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm just yelling.
Oh, does that say Pokemon in the back? What the fuck? Okay,
fucking idiot.
Twitch star Pokemon move fast to delete a VOD after an accidental wardrobe malfunction during an Overwatch 2 stream. I do have the picture, by the way. Pokemon is one of the biggest streamers on the internet with millions of followers across multiple platforms and is widely considered one of the faces of Twitch. This bitch basically owns Twitch.
Now she's one of the tits of Twitch.
Oh. During a November 15th broadcast, the streamer went away from a computer for a bit, and when she returned, her shirt was left open, leaving her tit exposed for reviewers to see.
This is why I think she did it on purpose, because how the fuck do you not notice walking from wherever the fuck, I don't know, just your tit hanging out? Blabs, can you tell? I don't know. I don't have tits. I don't know. But when you be able to tell...
Hello, so I have a scientific question for everybody, she said, before seemingly discovering that she had a tit out. Clips of the incident were soon removed, as well as the VOD, but some users were quick enough to grab footage and share on Reddit. Seeing this clip feels illegal, one remarked. How does she remove clips of herself? That's like if I make a clip of you,
yeah,
can you remove it?
Yeah, I can go in the back end and delete it from Twitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, many share their concerns for the Moroccan Canadians, saying they felt bad following the embarrassing wardrobe malfunction. Hold that thought, Mozza. Hold that thought. Not to be deterred, however, Pokimane continued with her broadcast, but only after changing outfits. The stream has yet addressed the incident. Has yet to address the incident on Twitter, and it is unclear if she'll face any repercussions from Twitch as a potential ban. She did not get banned for having a tit out. Okay, now go on, Mozza. Do you think...
How the fuck did she not get a fucking... What did ISO Speed do again? And he got fucking permabanned. She had her fucking tit out. Man, not even a day or a fucking hour. Something, cunt. Tell me you're a fucking... Twitch are a bunch of white knight, Pokimane racist fucking simps. Fuck you, Twitch. Not even a day, cunt? You're actually pathetic. What the...
du jetzt deine Stimme ab? Wenn ja, dann tritt...
They're actually dog shit.
Do you want to answer this question, Mozza? Doesn't she do some dumb shit every few months?
Yes. Every day, actually.
Yeah, well, let's just say this is a weekly segment.
Yeah. But,
right now, they're gone.
How the fuck do you not get, like, banned for something? I've seen people accidentally have a fucking video pop up, and it's not even them who's naked on the screen, and they get a 3-day ban or suspension or whatever, right? So that's literally her. Like, what the fuck?
What about the people that feel bad for her?
They're fucking idiots, and they need to tell her to dress properly. No. Dress properly, bitch.
Hold up. Where's this other part here? Oh yeah. What about? Do you remember this part when she didn't get banned for this either?
She's not getting banned for a lot of shit.
What about this one, Mozza? How do you feel about this one?
Wait, we saw this, right?
When she accidentally showed that she had porn on her other tab.
Guess what? I've seen people get suspended for that shit. Not her, though. Not fucking her, though. So it's fucking bullshit, man. It's absolutely fucking bullshit. What the fuck does she even have porn on there right now? You're streaming, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's some dark side feel shit.
That's weird as fuck.
I have a document where people link stuff for me to watch, and it's...
Oh, do you now, bitch? You're a fucking dickhead.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Maybe she didn't get in trouble because there's nothing there. She doesn't really have tits. You know what I mean? It's more just seeing a chest.
Now, Mozza, is there anything you'd like to say to the people who feel concerned for her for having the nip slip?
Please shut the fuck up. Okay, listen. I would say it's probably embarrassing for her, but since I think she did it on fucking purpose, right? Because it kind of looks like she did it on purpose. Stop fucking being a white knight, fucking dickhead.
Now, do you think it's weird how she shows a tit a week after she talks about how targeted in that fake lingerie company scam?
Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Apparently, she should have taken the sponsorship to actually get some proper fucking clothing. Ish.
Anything else you'd like to say about this whole incident?
You've got no tits anyway, you dumb bitch.
If there was a Pokimane fan here right now, what would you say to them?
What
if there was a Pokimane fan here right now, that was defending that she should not get banned, and we should feel bad for her.
You're an autistic dumb cunt. Why the fuck would you even defend that? Because you see all these other people getting fucking banned for less, literally perma-banned some people, and she can just do whatever the fuck she wants. That's why I fucking hate Twitch, as well. Fuck Twitch, honestly, sometimes. They're such fucking simpy dog cunts, man. Like, it's bullshit.
Aren't you streaming on Twitch after the stream?
Yeah. I fucking hate him still, though. And I want to move to somewhere else.
Oh, man. Sorry, Mozzo. Take over for 1 second. I gotta sort something out here.
Oh, fucking look at the dumb bitch anyway. God. Nah, but in all honesty, though, I actually do believe she did it on purpose, which is fucking weird, but her fan base would fucking love it, because they're all fucking weirdos, man. I mean, look at them, how they fucking reacted when they found out she had a boyfriend. Unsub, then she breaks up, and then she's making millions again. They're all fucking weird cunts, man. If you think you have a chance with Pokemon because you're a tier 3 simp, you're a fucking autistic dumb cunt. That's it. That's all I...
Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt.
All right. I think Moss has had enough Pokemon for today. All right, now, the meat and potatoes. Warzone 2 has reached 25 million players in the first 5 days, Activision says. It's not clear if it will surpass the first game's milestone of 30 million players in 10 days. But now, Mozza, it's time to talk about Warzone 2 and DMZ and all that type of shit. Just break it down, man, from the top.
DMZ is not as bad as what the streamers made it to look, right? I was wrong, like, just from looking from the gameplay. DMZ is actually really fun, and they've added a way where you unlock the M13, which I thought was actually cool, where you fight the boss. Bit annoying to do, so they do need to work on how boss fights work in the game. But overall, I think they've got a foundation for DMZ going forward. They also need to add more stuff to do in DMZ, because right now I'm playing Warzone 2 more than DMZ, because right now I've got nothing to do on DMZ. Like, why would I play DMZ over Warzone? So they need to start adding some more stuff for DMZ, but Warzone 2 is the best fucking battle royale right now. Let's
just stick
down.
with DMZ for the time being. I agree with a lot of that. I do think it's stupid how one of the new weapons you could only get from DMZ. I think you should be able to unlock it.
Blueprint and unlock. Yep.
I think you should be able to unlock the base weapon in any game mode, just with different challenges.
Well, that's the thing.
Unlocking blueprints in DMZ, I think, has potential.
That would be really cool. Yes. The thing is, the M13 that you get. This is one thing that I really hate about the DMZ right now. Is the M13 that you get in DMZ is a blueprint, but you don't unlock the blueprint for multiplayer in Warzone, right? And it kind of sucks. Fuck yeah, it is.
Do you think? All right, how would you fix? How would you fix fucking DMZ? Tell me.
Okay, I would add some secret bunkers. Well, this gameplay is hella lit. Fuck you. Fuck your gameplay. Your gameplay is fucking dog shit. Has some dumb cunt Flash playing it. Fucking Yellow Flash is a dog shit name. Sounds like fucking Fleshlight, you fucking idiot.
Yellow Flash is like one of the most popular DC characters ever created.
Oh, look at me, I can run. Fucking idiot.
Oh, God. Anyway. Not a fan of Earbard?
Not a fan of Yellow Flash, too. You're not even the first one or the fifth one. Useless.
He is the first one. He has 2 channels.
No, he's a fucking dumb cunt. Okay, now.
Anyway, go on.
So they need more boss fights and the looting system. So when I bring money out into the menu, I should have the options to buy certain guns. So like Tarkov, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. But so you know how you can only use your money in game and you have to buy stuff like in game. I should have an option to bring my money out onto the menu to buy the stuff, so then I can buy different guns and all that, man. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen Tarkov gameplay?
Yeah, I never played it, but I've watched a bit of it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think there needs to be more menu stuff and not just in game. So that's another thing. Also, I'm fuck. I like how you loot around. So you got the car battery, sell all that. That's pretty cool. There needs to be more challenges too. So I'm trying to think of the DMZ only challenges. Um, what are there only DMZ challenges or are they shared with Warzone? I can't
What do
think.
you mean?
Only the boss fight. Only the boss
Well,
fight,
no,
right?
DMZ has its own missions. Remember,
Yep.
extract with blah blah amount of intel pieces or whatever.
Yep. Fuck. What do you think of the fucking what is it called? The faction thing. I think they need to flesh that out more. Like that
needs to be fleshed out more. They could get fucking crazy with that. They could turn that into like a
you know how
like Pokemon Go. You know how like Pokemon Go had the free teams.
Yeah, they could do that.
They could do something like that with the free teams over here. Instead, it feels like it's just 3 different categories for missions.
You didn't even get to pick the faction that you like. You didn't actually get to pick one. It's kind of just you do all of them. It's weird.
Yeah.
I think you should pick one. And then you could have it that one team say you have to do who get the most extractions for the month or something, or points or something. Like say you do missions and you earn points for your team. And extractions give you a certain amount of points, and doing missions in game give you a certain amount of points and all that. But it seems like they haven't done anything for that. Fuck. Yeah, DMC is very bare minimum right now, and that's why I think they called it a beta. It wasn't originally going to be a beta, but they've officially called it a beta now because of the backlash. But yeah, it's very bare minimum, dude.
Yeah. Compare it to Outbreak from Cold War. Now, Cold War, dude. Outbreak was a zombie mode.
Yeah, no. I reckon this mode actually works better for zombies. So zombie boss fights, zombies instead of cunts shooting you, and all that, man. I think it works better in zombies. I think a zombies DMZ mode would be better. So just Outbreak.
But you still have other players where it could potentially turn into PvP?
Yes. Now, that's what I was saying. Outbreak needs a PvP, and that would be perfect as fuck. So practically Tarkov with zombies would be cool as fuck. And because you still get the perks, you still get the pack-a-punch, you know what I mean? And all of that. And I think the boss fights would just be cooler with zombies as well. I don't like it's too Division-y, I guess you could say, where the human boss fights, there's not a real lot you can do with them.
I've only ever seen one boss, and that's the
yeah, that's the
Breaking Bad looking cunt. But granted, I haven't fought any of the Juggernauts yet, but I've only ever seen one named boss.
Yep, that's the M13 boss, right?
Yeah, the fucking Breaking Bad looking motherfucker.
Yep, and you can just run him over and kill him. I've seen it in clips. They just run him over, and so they break it. Yeah, it's fuck.
How do you feel about like the whole PvP aspect, though?
I like the PvP. I like the PvP because it's a bit hard sometimes to tell if it's a bot or the bots in this are fucking tough as well.
Yeah, that's actually been a big thing. People are saying, "Nah, these cunts are too cracked."
Now, I think there's too many.
They're all bumped up to veteran difficulty by the looks of it as well, because these fuckers don't miss.
I don't mind them being so strong. I have a problem with how many there are. Because there is so fucking many. As soon as you spawn in, you go into one fucking building, they're fucking surrounding you, man. You know what I mean? I think there's too many bots. Like, the difficulty is good, but there's way too many bots.
You reckon? Because they're cranked up, man.
No, I reckon there's just too many, dude. Because you get shot from fucking everywhere.
And they just don't miss.
Yep. You do not fucking miss.
Fucks, man. Now, you do know if you extract with money, all that money gets converted into bonus XP.
I think that's pretty lame still, though. I think that's still pretty lame because I think you should be able to buy stuff in the menu. So how I'm buying stuff there, you can't do in the menu. So if I have nothing, say, let's say I have nothing next round because I just died. At least in Tarkov, if I've got some money now, I can buy some guns. But in this, I have to fucking go in there only my fist.
Well, what would you do? Would you have like a bank? If you extract the money, you put it in your bank?
You put it in the bank. Yeah. They need a bank system so you can buy guns and whatnot in the menu. So you could, because it's a pain in the ass to go in with your hands only, just because dude, if you crash, you lose everything.
Yes,
by the
this
way.
is true. If you crash, you lose all your shit.
So it's a pain in the ass, man. I think there needs to be a bank system and buy menu, definitely, for sure, and way more rewards, man. There needs to be
And
way
more rewards. There needs to be more rewards. Blueprints, calling cards, maybe some like double XP tokens.
Yep. More
what
XP. This is way slower to level
This
up.
is a very slow XP. This is true.
Yep.
Very slow, especially compared to Warzone.
Yep.
I don't mind it being on the same map, Almoza. I don't mind it being on the same map, but I think it should be like maybe nighttime
or something different.
Just
Or add
yeah.
add some secret bunkers that aren't in Warzone, right? Something cool and unique. Add some Easter eggs. Like I know that's what they're going for in the raids, right?
Yes,
But,
the raids are coming next month, I think, actually.
But there needs to be something, man, that fucking keeps me playing. Because, all right, say if I get the M13, why do I keep playing DMZ now? There's nothing to keep me playing DMZ after getting that gun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I just going to extract over and over and over and over again? I've already got the best gas mask. I've already got the best gun. Or I've already got the best
I kind of feel
armor.
like if you had all the best shit, why would you want to go in and risk losing it?
Yeah. Yep. There's nothing to make you risk. There's nothing.
So you're a bit iffy on it all in all?
Overall, it has mad potential, as you would say. They just need more fucking updates for it, man. Hopefully they don't fucking...
Well, what's the first things they need to add?
More boss fights and more blueprints to unlock and shit, man. Boss fights and blueprints.
I reckon rewards. It definitely needs more rewards. I should be able to get... There should be... it's so weird because I was saying you shouldn't... I think when it comes to unlocking new weapons, they should be available in every single mode.
Yeah, but blueprints.
There should be certain blueprints that are only available in DMZ. I am totally fine with that.
Yep.
In fact, I think that would be the best way to go about it. I kind of like how I don't know how to put this. Like sometimes, you'll find another team and you'll get on the prox chat and you'll be like, nah, don't kill each other,
Yeah, I like that.
Or whatnot.
Well, that's the thing. You can wait, can you squad up in this? Can you have a more?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. There's the option too.
Yep. So you can have a team of 6.
I think you can do a full-on division where you can just screw them over right at the end if you wanted to.
Oh lord.
But I mean, there's just in division, because division was an RPG, so whatever equipment you had was the equipment you fucking had.
Yeah, you didn't lose it.
You didn't lose your shit. Whereas like DMZ is like its own separate mode. So you could lose your weapon in DMZ, but still use it in Warzone or multiplayer. Right? To me, it just seems like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I think DMZ is okay for a little change of pace or whatever.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the main mode, I reckon.
No, I kind of got this feeling that they really want to push it though, that they've got like a plan for it.
Oh, dude, I don't see any plan for it. I think the complete opposite. I think Warzone 2 is only on their minds and raids. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that they're not going to do anything with DMZ.
But then why would they slap the beta logo on it?
Because of the backlash, right? They might have a small team working on it, right? But I think overall Warzone 2 is going to get the love and not DMZ.
I definitely agree that they're going to put most of their effort into Warzone because that's the money maker.
Yeah.
And where everyone is. But they got to do something with this, right? They can't just leave it as it is.
Hopefully, man. I'm scared. Like, maybe we might get one update per fucking season
or whatever.
Yeah. I would.
What's better? DMZ or Outbreak?
Oh, Outbreak. But Outbreak still needs a lot more to it. Outbreak was still pretty bare bones, right? But I played Outbreak way more than DMZ already. You know what I mean? Like I've already put way more hours into Outbreak than I would have in DMZ. DMZ, I don't know, because I mean you still level up your character and shit, but the whole losing your gun, then if you spawn back, you have to go in with your fist, just kind of turns me off a bit because now I've got to play a whole round. And those bots, like you said, man, those bots are no joke. You know, it's hard fighting them with fucking. And you've got to remember, you spawn it with one plate unless you upgrade it. You get the better satchels and shit. And I mean, there was more rewards in Outbreak. You know, the Easter egg and boss fights and whatnot. I'd say the events in Outbreak were cooler too. So you remember how you have to feed the dragon and then it shoots off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the events in Outbreak were way better, man. Than
All right, well, what's the verdict on DMZ? What are we rating it out of 10?
Average, so 5.
Dead middle, but mad potential.
Mad potential, though.
I agree with that. I agree with the mad potential. They just need to do something with it. But Warzone 2, let's go, Mozza.
It's so fucking good. Now, there are problems. I'm just going to say the problems first. Many bugs, many crashes, which caused an argument today.
I don't think there's that. I've had a few crashes, but I wouldn't say I've had a fucking ridiculous amount.
Well,
some people have.
Some people have, man. I haven't experienced too many crashes. I've experienced more Steam connection loss than actual crash, like a Call of Duty crash. Friggin' the slide canceling, no more slide canceling. That's beautiful. Now it's like
that's
dolphin sprint dive or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know what you would call it. The fucking win. When you win in this game, lol. It's fucking amazing, dude. And I like how the guns work in this. Rig sucks. Your rig sucks. The fuck. The guns work way better.
Winning is pretty hype in this one.
Yep, it's way better. I am sad that there's okay. So I didn't expect a ranked mode off bat, right? But I expected them to at least say it's coming by now. You know what I mean? Like a little nod to it, at least, man. Where's the? Because I want a ranked mode for this badly, like fucking bad right now. But overall, dude. El Mozra, way fucking better map than Verdansk and Caldera have ever fucking been. So
yes, I agree. This is the best fucking battle royale map they've done. This is better than Verdansk.
This is better than. Oh, I don't know if it's better than the Blackout one yet. I'll have to play a bit more, but I'd say it's fucking up there. It was one of the best battle royale up there, man.
I think a lot of people are a bit pissy because Warzone was incredibly streamlined.
Yeah, and this is way more of a battle royale. This is Blackout and Warzone combined. So the best parts of Blackout and the best parts of Warzone have combined. Another thing that I really fucking hate is the contracts, how small they are. It's a little fucking radio, man. And they are a pain in the fucking ass to find, man. Absolute pain in the ass. Everything's way more polished, and you get a little cutscene at the end where it says scavenger. Or
it gives you a title based on like what you did during the game. Like you'll see it right here. I believe Mozza gets scavenger because he opened a fuckload of chests and did a lot of supply bullshit. It's gonna pop up right now. So yeah, scavenger. Let me pause that. So rewind. How do I rewind? There we go. Scavenger, treasure hunter, expert at finding and acquiring supplies. And he shows him like opening like a briefcase or some shit.
Big bag of money.
I get sniper. Quality over quantity. Expert at long range takedowns.
I love the fucking snipers in this game. So this opinion might piss off a lot of people, but not being one shot in the head with full armor is so fucking beautiful. You can actually get away from snipers now in this game because once you get the 3 armor plate, which is a different system now in this one as well, you can actually survive a bullet shot to the head if you have 3 plates on, right? And it's so much fucking better, I think. You have a different take though on that.
I think certain snipers should be able to one shot. I think the heavy ones should be able to one shot. And they should have slow ADS. I think the days of Warzone 1 running around with the fucking, what was it called? The KR, where you can just quick scope, headshot, boom, 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 is fucking stupid. And I'm glad that's gone.
Yep.
But I think the heavy ones that has a very slow ADS is the way to go. If they can headshot one tap, I'm fine with that. Because as someone that does a bit of sniping in Warzone, there's been times where I've fucking like just drilled someone and gone, "You're telling me that didn't kill him?" Like lined it up perfectly, and it makes the noise, the clink, and you're like, "Bro, 3 plates broken," and you're just like, "Fuck you, man."
I actually like the plate system, Mr. Insanity. I like how.
Let me read it. I'm not a big fan of the plate system. Needing a fucking fest to have 3 plates, just keep it free base the whole time. I actually prefer it being 2 at start as well.
Yeah, because now you've actually got to earn that third, right? So you've got to earn the right to not get one shot in the head with a sniper. You know what I mean? You've got to earn it.
I just like it because I think you can just fucking
rush cunts.
Rush cunts, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, no, I don't think there's not many. Every decision, no loadouts. So you can't buy loadouts now. I think that's a great decision. So you have to buy your guns separately for 5k each, right? Or do a stronghold, or wait till it drops halfway through the match.
Loadouts.
Right?
Yep.
I like that. The perk system. This is gonna piss a lot of people off. I'm happy you can't change the perk system.
I'm with Mozzer on that one too, man. I like it. I like it as well because you can't run all that overpowered combinations.
This is more of a well-balanced game than Warzone 1 has ever been. So the ground loot, you can actually win with the ground loot. I'm pretty sure
our ground loot, no perks, and get a win.
You can actually do decent with ground loot, which is good. I think overall this is more well developed for a ranked mode than Warzone 1 ever could have been. Honestly, like more fairness. Like honestly, it's way better. Way more of an actual battle royale than fucking Warzone 1. I reckon it's great. Everyone complaining, saying they should have just added El Mozra to Warzone 1 needs to shut the fuck up. Because that game is broken as fuck too, man. People forget about the game turning rainbow. People forget all the crashes on that fucking game. And Verdansk, everyone's saying Verdansk is better. You're a fucking idiot. Because this is a way better fucking map.
I agree, man. I'm agreeing with Mozza a lot here. I think this is the best map as well. And no, that's not just because it's filled with like OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. Like, I will admit that's cool.
No, but there's just not many open areas, man. Like for Verdansk, where there was just fucking running forever in those big areas, man. There's little towns and buildings and shit, and then you got caves and crap that feel like what's the little map that was in Warzone 1? Sorry, Fortune's Keep. There's a cave that feels like Fortune's Keep. You've got the terminal airport, which is Twisted. Sorry, said it felt like the original the Warzone 1 airport, but I disagree with that.
I disagree with that as well, man. Yeah, it's terminal.
It's terminal. So there's an airport in the game still. But I reckon the airport in this one's better because it's terminal and it's just a better layout.
You can go to Quarry. You can go to High Rise.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who are whinging as well are Rebirth players as well, because Rebirth is for crack addicts. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? That game is just for fucking rushing, getting a lot of kills, and a lot of people are comparing it to Rebirth. They should be comparing it to Verdansk and Caldera, not Rebirth. They're gonna add Rebirth to this one. We just
you reckon it's gonna be Rebirth Island, the exact same?
No. It'll have a smaller map. You know what I mean? What's the game mode that you let you respawn? Yeah, Resurgence. Sorry, the Resurgence. They'll add a Resurgence mode into this game, right? Later. I cannot. The updates need to be fucking good. That's what they need. That's what they fucking need to work on, because the events for Warzone 1, I don't think I liked a single one. Like the actual events themselves. I like the first Cold War one. Sorry, the first Cold War one was good, but then they just
I like the first Halloween one on the dance.
Oh yes, no, sorry, that was good. The zombies mode and the zombies on Rebirth was really fun as well. Okay, those ones are good, but when I'm talking events, I'm talking the nuking of Verdansk. I'm talking about
nuking of Verdansk was a letdown. Godzilla was fucking pathetic.
Yeah, a lot of those events lame as fuck. Like they were trying to be Fortnite, but it just fucking flopped, man. Now the Heartbeat having a battery, beautiful. So you can't. it kind of slows down the rushing a bit with that, but I'm glad that the heartbeat's been nerfed a little. Another thing that I fucking hate about this game though is the bomb drone. That needs to be
bomb
removed,
drone's
right?
OP. Yep.
Bomb drone needs to be removed right fucking now, please.
Do you know what I really like, though? Was the drill charge.
Drill charge is beautiful.
The drill charge is the answer to rats. You go, yep, they're in that room. Just fucking blow them up through the wall.
Yep. Oh man, even if you. Oh, another thing that I like, interrogating. I thought I was gonna hate this at first, but when you interrogate an enemy that you just downed, it shows you where the enemies are, right?
But it has a range.
Yeah, it has a range as well. And, it's a bit of a risk to use it as well because, the teammate could be next to him. So it's a bit of a risk and a reward type of situation, And I like it. I like it. I think it's good idea.
What backpack system?
So you can get medium and large backpacks. I like it because it's more battery L. And you can carry just tons of plates, right? Kind of just whatever the fuck you want. More fucking score streaks or more plates, and you can carry the shit to your teammate, so you can carry a third gun, maybe give him a better gun, or the fucking what is it called? What is it called when you get the extra armor slot? You can carry that.
The vest. Or the
satchel?
satchel.
Satchel. So you can carry that for your teammate, say if he's just spawning in, all that type of shit. So I like all that. Now, another thing that they need to fix is the bugs where it doesn't let you in the backpack sometimes. Guns glitching in doors, so you can't pick up your gun. And all those little bugs need to be fixed. But overall, Warzone 2 is the best battle royale that you can play right now.
Prox chat.
Prox
you gotta
chat.
talk me about Prox chat.
Prox chat is the most beautiful fucking thing you could add to a game. And the first seconds of fucking loading into Warzone is crazy because at the start, as it's loading the map, you can hear everyone who's on Prox chat all at once, right? And it is the most fucking ear-rapey shit you can fucking listen to ever. Like, holy fuck, people are just screaming at the start, man. It's fucking.
It's like awesome. A Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
Oh, dude, it's times by 100 because it's 150 players just fucking screaming with shitty mics.
Dropping bundle of sticks.
Oh,
calling Film Actors Guild, Game of Thrones.
The funnest thing that you can do
dropping
in
the
Warzone,
hard R's on the N bombs on you.
My favorite thing to do in Warzone right now is to ruin some cunt's fucking day by saying, "Oi, kill the jailer cunt." Then you get behind him and fucking boom.
You got to explain the ghoulie system, the new ghoulie.
Okay, so now it's a 2v2 system. I'm not the biggest fan of the 2v2 system because sometimes it doesn't put you as your teammate even though you just died together, right? I think that's pretty dumb. So now you have to practically use Prox chat in the Gulag system because you got to talk to your teammate. And if you really wanted to, you could talk to the enemy team to convince them to kill the jailer. So now the jailer is this big armored guy with a minigun. If you kill them, everyone's free. But if you kill the enemy team, the two enemy team die and they have to be brought back or they're kicked to the menu, depending if their team gets wiped. So it's pretty fun to trick them into thinking you're going to kill the jailer, but you betray them and you kill them because then that's 2 free eliminations, baby. And you ruin their fucking day, man. You know they're fucking salty. It's beautiful. But I don't know. I think 1v1's better. I don't know overall, but it is pretty fun. The 2v2, I won't lie. But the map itself for the Gulag is actually way better than all the Gulags after the first Gulag.
I think the original Gulag's still the best one.
Oh yeah, it's better than this one, but this is way better than whatever they did in Cold War and Verdansk and shit like that, man. This is probably the best one.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. This is the best Gulag since the original Gulag.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement with that. No metas as of right now because loadouts aren't really a big deal.
Yep, you can.
Some things are definitely better than others, though.
Yeah, but you can pick that up and then start using that. You know what I mean? It's not like you can't. It's not like you have to use a certain build to make it meta.
Yeah, it's not like if you're not using the Keeler, you're throwing.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. You can. I think this is other than the bugs and the crashes, man. This is
all right. Well, I guess the next question is what's priority? What needs to be fixed, added, whatever, updated?
Okay, crashes and the not being able to fucking pick up your guns. That is fucked because you're trying to run, man. You're getting gunned down. I'm getting gunned down, died because I can't pick up my fucking gun. Now I'm dead. That's fucking annoying. And I don't even know what they could do for events on Warzone because I don't know. It's weird as well because.
Do you want it to, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want them to add on ranked mode?
A 10. A fucking 10. Because you play quick play for a little bit to muck around, right? Then you get into ranked.
Start playing Apex. Might as well just jump straight into ranked.
Yeah, right? Ranked is... Because when you win in Warzone, it feels really good. Don't get me wrong. It feels amazing, right? But it would be cool to see that win go towards something other than just a number on your sheet saying you got one.
Which isn't there, by the way. There's no stats for
there.
Warzone 2 at the moment, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that is super annoying, right? So I want to see, a bronze rank, a fucking gold rank, silver, plat. I want to see how far I can get.
How do you do the ranking system? Lay it out.
Like Apex, like the original Apex ranking system, though, not the new one, right? I think just copy them. Just say fuck you. We're copying it. You want to do shitty updates and ruin your game, Apex? We'll copy your ranked system and make a good fucking battle royale.
So would you have kills count towards
kills count for RP? Yes, for sure. Because that, that just, I reckon that's a good idea. And placement, kills and placements, because you kind of eliminate rats. Placements need to be a little less though. So I would work on more kills than placements. So kills add way more RP than placement, because what you want for that is you don't want placements to give too much RP because rats, right? Look at the Apex community.
Yeah.
It's a meme that you can literally just rank up by ratting.
Rat
to plat, right? So you want more kills than more kill, like RP for kills, but a little bit for placement. And no fucking bomb drone. Don't add that shit. Get rid of that. If that's in ranked, I'm gonna be pissed.
Sorry, go on for the best. I gotta respond to this.
What?
Sorry, go on for the best. Gotta respond to this.
All right, all good. Yeah, please get rid of the fucking bomb drone. Fuck the perk system as well. So it was the perks. You no longer choose what perks you want. You choose a perk package. So there's a commando one. There's I can't remember all the names. Sorry, off by heart. But they have different perks in them. So it's and then sometimes you don't get the two that you want together, right? But that balances it out a bit more, so you can't be an overpowered dickhead. But yeah, man, the only negative thing are the broken bugs, man. Everything that they've done for this game is a positive, in my opinion. Shit, no, more things. Freaking 150 players is amazing.
I want it to be 200.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. Like, there needs to be more players. Another thing I kind of don't like is certain shops will have certain items in them. So you can't just go to a shop and be able to buy a muni box, right? That is really fucking annoying. There's also a limit now on how many UAVs you can buy and all that stuff. So say if there is a muni box, you can only buy a certain amount, and then the shop will no longer be able to sell that. I don't know. What do you think of that?
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that.
Because it's been annoying going to a shop and it's got annoying.
Pushing to a buy station to buy like an armor box, and you go, "There's no armor boxes here."
And you're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm okay with there being numbered amounts though.
Yep.
Because it kind of makes it you got to think a little bit more. And go, all right, everyone, just buy a UAV and just fucking spam them. UAVs do need to last a little bit longer though.
UAVs in this game are very short, so it's a bit hard to actually get to the enemies. But yeah.
Now-
Oh, and I'll also add timers to fucking XP. Yeah. That needs to be in Modern Warfare 2,
Oh,
let alone
dude.
Warzone 2.
You can't even see how long the fucking season is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. Also, having to buy your battle pass, right? Like, go in and actually purchase the items. Waste of fucking time.
Yeah,
sorry,
you should just be
it's
able
a
to take
waste of
that XP and just go all.
It's such
I
a
had no
fuck-
problem with the fucking
Old battle
straight
pass.
line. The fucking, one after another.
Yep.
I had no problem
It's
with
such
that.
a pain in the ass because let's be honest, you don't really buy the battle pass until the end of your game. You know, you're not going there every round going,
Yeah,
buy
you go
one
right
item.
at the end when you're done,
Yep.
before you turn off.
And it's such a pain in the ass to have to buy them all instead of just purchase 4 and then the big item, or purchase 5. You know, it's a pain in the ass.
Now, I
fuck.
think the last thing we want to talk about. So all in all, Warzone 2 is a dub
Yep.
for the most part. DMZ.
What do you rate DMZ? DMZ out of 10. Warzone 2 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a
7?
7 right now. I like
Yeah.
it, but there's a few things that really shit me. It needs to be fixed.
Yeah, 7's for me as well.
DMZ's got mad potential. Like I'm with Monster on DMZ. Mad potential, but fuck, there's some things that it's just it needs.
Well,
it
after
needs
we got
more.
the M13, I haven't played it. I don't know if you've played it, but I haven't played it.
I played a little bit with some others, with Herbs, Insanity, and Blabs.
Yep.
All right, now the last thing we're going to talk about before we start to head off. By the way, Moz will be going live. Are you going live straight away after the stream, or?
A little bit, probably like 10 minutes, just to.
All right,
get
he's going to be on
everything
Twitch. I'll be joining him. We'll play some Warzone as well. I got a new build I want to try out. But the
Yeah.
last thing we're going to talk about. So Mozza is upset because all his fucking favorite
What?
streamers that he used to watch are now really disappointing him. So
Oh,
do you
no,
want to tell
yeah.
people about who Noah J is and what happened today?
Noah J is a fucking pussy cunt who got wrecked by Dr. Disrespect today.
Lupo.
What?
Lupo.
No. Doc wrecked him and put him in the loser brackets, and that's how this all started. Because Dr. Lupo and Noah J were all in the loser brackets because Noah J got bashed by Dr. Disrespect. Okay, so today what happened is I didn't see it all, but Dr. Lupo and Noah J kind of got into an argument today at a Warzone tournament because they had 3 crashes in one match, right? And when you crash in the tournament,
This is $100,000 tournament, by the way.
$100,000 tournament. They have to kind of reset the round, right? Because it's the most kills wins the round, right? And then, and they were going fucking at it because there was a rule that you had to have a 30-second delay. Noah forgot to put the 30-second delay, which allowed stream snipers to come get him, right? So he got a lot more kills because stream snipers were trying to kill him, right? Because he didn't have a 30-second delay. In the Gulag, Noah used prox chat to tell the enemy team to kill the jailer, to then trick them to get the double kill because that's 2 extra points for them, right? And apparently one of the rules was you weren't allowed to use prox chat at all. So he kind of broke 2 rules there. But at the same time, if you were to take those 2 kills away, he still won that fucking round. But Noah J was a complete fucking pussy and let Dr. Lupo run over him, right? He was a little fucking bitch. Dr. Lupo acted like a fucking child during this as well, yelling at chat, calling him and all this shit.
Sounds like you a bit.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's a tournament. You're in a tournament.
Oh,
and stuff.
G-Walk. Oh, I got to show you that, Moz. I don't think Moz has seen the G-Walk.
So yeah, Dr. Lupo was acting like a fucking child throughout this. He was saying, "I'll tweet at me saying if you think I cheated, and I'll fucking block you, so I won't have to put up with you anymore," and all this shit. And he was acting like a fucking child, having a fucking meltdown. And every single crash benefited his team, by the way, and not Noah's. And Dr. Lupo hosted every single game, and that's not how it should be in tournaments, right? It should be like Noah's team hosts 1 game, Dr. Lupo's team hosts 1 game, but Dr. Lupo hosted every fucking team. So it was a bit weird. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, Mr. Insanity. They did. But yeah, Dr. Lupo is a fucking pussy cunt, man.
Nadia wasn't there because she can't cheat.
Yeah, she can't cheat. She's a fucking bitch. She's
Have you seen G walking in Modern
No.
Warfare 2?
oh no.
Behold, the new movement meta, Mozza.
All right. Looks like a monkey cunt.
What's up?
Look at it. It looks like a monster cunt. No.
Run.
Fucking leapfrog cunt. Leapfrog cunt.
Il y a un mec qui me l'a fait.
Oh, regarde, regarde.
I think I got a crazy one.
Oh my god, no. Not even someone with a knife can get them. The knife makes you run so fast. No. No. Please tell me that's not a Warzone.
We're gonna watch this part again.
Dude, look
It's
at the
called G
cunt.
walking.
Look at the skinny he's got on too, CDL Pro. Oh no.
Run.
Fucking
That's so
frog.
fucked.
He's a frog motherfucker.
I know Jake Lucky tweeted it. Fucking dickhead.
Fucking gay cunt.
But there's fucking more. There was another one. See, this one officially most expensive AK skin in CS:GO is up for sale. The owner is accepting bids starting at $400,000 real money, and already has multiple interested parties.
You're a fucking idiot. If you buy that, you're a fucking idiot.
What is this dumb shit? The first women to officially win world championship by CS:GO and Valorant. Okay.
Against two.
Yeah,
12-year-olds?
Against two. Wait, this is from fucking Halo Infinite. They've remade the original Bestman map from Battlefront 1, which is crazy. Oh yeah, watch this. I saw this one.
What the fuck? Fucking hell, cunt. What? It kind of looks like CS:GO surfing, that bit at the start. Kind of like how he's flying. Holy fuck. Cunts are whack. Take away the slide cancelling, that's what they do.
Cunts have gone crazy. Oh, all right. Most of these streamers, fucking StreamYards has gone weird. Is that still screen sharing for you?
No.
Oh, that's weird. I can't highlight
Just me and
messages.
you.
Oh, anyway,
It's highlighted on this, like it's Mr. Drew, like up here.
most of these streamers are fraudulent children. How do you feel about that, Mozza?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like
Mozza's just so disappointed.
can't-
Everyone he ever liked is dog shit now.
Yeah, like when you actually try and have a reasonable conversation with them, they just fucking whine like a fucking toddler. Like he could have sat down and just talked to Noah, but he just acted like such a fucking kid about it, man. They could have just been like, no, this is how it should be. Or maybe, get the actual guy who's running the tournament to come in a little bit earlier than he actually did, than acting like a fucking toddler. Because you got to remember, all the chats, by the way, the chats were like fighting each other, right? Because a lot of Noah's chat felt like Noah got dogged, and a lot of Dr. Lupo's chat thought Dr. Lupo got fucking cheated, right? So they're all fucking fighting. And because, like, Noah, he was a bit of a fucking pushover, but at least he kept calm and he was being, actual fucking human about it. Dr. Lupo was just being a fucking bitch about it, man. A little crybaby. Yeah.
Well, on that note, boys and girls, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Mozza is going to go live over on his Twitch pretty soon. My StreamYards is fucking minging, but we are going to call it, so I can't play the outro. Mozza, say something on the outro for us.
Yellow Flash is a fucking dumb cunt.
All right, well, we'll see you next week for more Yellow Flash versus Mozza. Bye.
He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking dumb cunt.
All right, that should